Good appropriate time of the day to you, friends and enemies. I am Richard, and this whole thing around us, why, that's LMTDTMFFR, or say it with me now, limited time offer, no vowels. And how are you doing today? Yes, we're slightly later than we would be doing usually. That's partially because it's washing day today here, so yeah, I've done all my washing. Isn't that great? And partially because I got to watch the Doctor Who finale. Oh.
Znith just redeemed sit on it and swivel.
Alright. Woo! Round we go in a swivelly type manner. Very slowly that time. Oh, something else as well. No, I should have waited. And I could have swiveled in giant vision. But yes. Why you do this to me? Why do you make me spin around and say vowels to you? Or occasional vowels, or sometimes vowels, or however we use. Why? Why? It's always the same question, isn't it? It's never what or how. It's always why with these vowels. But hey, what can you do, eh? What can you do? Why, well, we can go right back to here. And I can say, yes, I saw the Doctor Who finale. So expect various thoughts and things throughout the show today, throughout my stream today. That's a better way of phrasing it. Spin, spin, spin is what we ask. And I've spun. You did see me spin, right? It did work. I don't know that it works quite so well if I'm there. Maybe I should go over to the big one to do the spin every time as well. Because, you know, then you can see me spin all the way around. Properly. Not just a rotating head. I swear I haven't got, you know, just a rotating head and that my whole body rotates around at the time. But hey, there we go. But yes, we are here for... I didn't see you spin to make me spin again. You could have done. You could have done. But now I'm onto your tricks. I'm onto them. But yes, today we have the Thaumaturge, which, as you may have heard in the background, let's go over to it. Hey, look! It's a different person there on the screen. Look, it's that other one that we caught just last time, and not the big old ghosty rattling their chains and stuff. So hey, it changed slightly. Although I'm disappointed to note it hasn't changed my face, because we went to the barbers and got our hair cut and stuff. So yeah, disappointed that did not get changed as well. But hey, what can you do? I don't know. Now, did I actually remember to save it? Yes, I did remember to save it. So let's load it on up and see where we are. And let's remember that I have a controller. Ah, you go away, arrow that is in the middle of the thing. There we go. Here's where it all disputes finally cease and silence reigns supreme. No, wait a minute. This is where the squabbling over inheritance and arguments over the shape of the tombstone begin. Well done. Very nice. Well, as we're waiting for it to load... Oh, no, here we go. We've already loaded. Alright. Well, what are we going to do first of all? First of all, we're going to make sure it knows that I'm here. Yep, and I have 5 points I could spend, so I could buy more of these stuff. Slows the enemy's planned action. Critical inflicted damage. No, I don't think I want to spend anything on those two at the moment. I'd quite like to. Well, I don't. That's the one that we saw at the murder site, isn't it? I believe. But we need more of this before we can get anything. So we need to find you. Alright, okay. Well, in which case... let us... We're going to wander around for a little while, I think. We're going to find the viewpoints. Oh, there's only one viewpoint to find. Alright, well I was just going to say, we'll wander around, we'll perambulations around the Polish city, as it says. Because then I would, you know, be able to talk about Doctor Who at the same time. But yeah. So, my very first thought about Doctor Who was, poor TARDIS, when they were shooting it, or shooting at Sutek, and the TARDIS was there as well, and they were shooting it and going, ooh, Oh, no, poor TARDIS is getting injured as well. But turns out that wasn't happening because the bullets were turning to dust. So then my very next thought was, okay, the bullets are turning to dust. What about the lasers that you are showing us firing? Or not us. Obviously not us. But showing being fired there. Really? What's happening with them? So then I was... Oh, it's beyond there, is it? Oh, okay. So I can't get to go and see it right now. It's locked. Alright. How disappointing. Alright, let's take a cab then. And then we'll go straight back to... Oh, let's do that thing. The lasers turn to dust, clearly. Yeah, obviously. Obviously the things which are made of light, etc. Yes, we're going to go and get some... tailor our clothes. So, yeah. Alright. No, yeah, I mean, doesn't that make sense? That lasers, which are light beams, return to dust. I mean, it's both a wave and a particle, so maybe, I don't know. But yeah, that was just a thing. Whee, clicky click. Over here. Are you the tailors? You are the tailors. All right. Let's go and see. Oh, and jumping right to the end of Doctor Who. Hey, he was wearing that same outfit he was wearing before. That big old brown coat and the top that he had on underneath, which I think was in the very first episode he was in the Christmassy specially episode he was in, where he was dancing at the club. I think that was the same thing. I didn't go back and check exactly, but I thought, oh, maybe that's his outfit now. I don't know. But hey. There we go. Oh, hello. Is there anything for me? There's things for me to detect in here as well. And you to talk to as well. But I want to look at this first of all and examine. Scrawled patterns. Incomplete tailoring designs. There's a staggering anger radiating from the patterns. Desperate hands try to sketch something valid, interesting, and original to no avail. That's all that's left in this chaos and impatience. And Taylor's dummy. Are you going to kill me? Is that why I'm here? Taylor's mannequin. This is where Taylor's ideas come to fruition. I'm only thinking of Taylor's killing people because of... Oh, I can't remember the name of the game now. That's a shame. There's one where it's the Taylor. There's a Taylor's upstairs and a pie shop beneath, and it's, you know, Sweeney Todd related. But yeah, and the person kills, the Taylor kills people who come in for a fitting, and then they get turned into pies underneath. And you have to keep doing it without the police coming in and finding you. That's the aim of the game. I can't remember what that's called. It wasn't a particularly long game. But hey, there we go. This is where the Taylor's ideas come to fruition. It's the Taylor's mannequin. Their individual threads of focus left on the mannequin being ripped apart by customers' visits. All the ideas aren't good enough, are rejected. Nothing but more alterations. Alright, okay. And what was over here that was so sparkly that I ignored immediately? Oh ho ho! Let's do things. Dirty coffee cups. In the dregs, I can feel the stress that urges the tailor to make more coffee and drink it hastily. Coffee is better than sleep. Sleep is to waste precious time that could be used for more alterations. And here we have an imploring note. The note was written by the tailor's impatient customers, urging him to promptly complete the order. Otherwise, they threatened to revoke their advance and ruin the tailor's reputation. I mean, it seems like he is fixated on perfection. Taylor struggles. Taylor has a steady hand for sewing, but his head reverberates with a lack of ideas. He needs inspiration. His frustration and impatience won't breed any good ideas. The way things are going, he won't finish the job or find creative peace. Well, that's a shame. Let's have a look and see what options we've got here. Oh, we just got the two options at the moment. There's still those two that we've seen before, yes. We're currently using... I think we're using that... Why don't you check? Oh, because I have to press. Yes, okay, so I think I've currently got on... Yeah, all the... Oh, is that what the red background means? No, it doesn't. The red background must mean Digital Deluxe Edition or something. I don't know. But anyway, that is what we're wearing at the moment. Nothing else in here. Whoremongers, they have no taste. I could have sworn you had a a up down vertically exclamation mark rather than a question mark here when I last came in here, but hey, alright. Looking down at my notes to see what else about Doctor Who I've got to discuss. Before we go on, before I say anything, yes, free game at GOG, woo! You can go get Shadow's Ascension, which has a rating of, I think it was 45% on Metacritic, so it's an isometric RPG. So, you know, maybe. I think it's turn-based as well, so maybe it's worth looking at, maybe it's not. I don't know. I have grabbed it for my account just because. Free! But hey, there we go. Excited. And GOG, of course, have got their summer sale on, starting 2 days ago, Thursday or Wednesday? No, it must have been Thursday. And continuing on until the 27th, I believe it is. Which I presume is the date that the Steam sale starts, because Epic also have a sale going on at the moment. This thing, and they are not running beyond the 27th. So I assume everybody's got together and gone, "Oh, Steam are doing it. We best get ourselves in first. Otherwise, you know, everybody will lose all of their sales points to everybody else." You know what I'm talking about. Customers spending money in the places they want to do. Blah blah blah. But anyway. So yeah, Taylor talk.
Excuse me. Damn it. I forgot to turn the key. Sorry, what? You tell me. What is it?
Mention his lack of inspiration. Yeah, sure, why not?
I couldn't help noticing you're struggling for inspiration. You've got a keen eye. The book makes it easier? I have to guess what everyone has in their mind. Is there any way I can help? I want to know what people look for in fashion these days. Back in the day, all you needed was 2 padlocks and a space for your Johnson. I don't know what else there is to it. If you tell me that, I'll be grateful. I'll sew you anything you want in return. Let me sharpen my senses.
Alright, I guess I can go around and find that.
I won't bother you. Alright.
I don't know. Do I need to get my evening light? Go to the daily collector or Taylor's Dilemma. Oh, LT. There we go. Not there alive. Wait, these are completed quests. Taylor's Dilemma. There we go. I assume I've got to go outside to find inspiration. What? Oh. You're not gonna... I don't know. Did I find inspiration? Well, no, I can't. Ooh. There's nowhere for me to look. Or it's not linking me to anything. Interesting. Because I don't know, I haven't seen anything that I would necessarily think was inspiration for the tailor. Maybe this? I don't know. I mean, okay, I'll talk to the tailor anyway, and tell him I need evening wear and see, you know, maybe that will prompt to the next thing. Maybe I'll miss the quest entirely. Who knows?
Well, let's get this over with.
Yeah, I need evening wear.
I need some evening wear. Quick. Good proportions. Thank you. Alterations won't take long. Your name and address, sir? Wictor Szulski, 9 Green Square. I'll send a messenger when I'm done. Now, I'd like to go to my business. I won't bother you. All right.
Well, there we go. That was a conversation that was had. Journal updated. Alright. Prepare for the soiree. Iggy and I are planning to attend Svetlana Romska's soiree. She knew father, so I wanted to ask her about the Black Grimoire, provided I have something to wear. It's at 11 Prosney Street. I bought a dress suit. It should arrive shortly. Alright, okay. But maybe I can find that better. I don't know. I cannot have the investigation reopened. I have to wait for events to unfold here. I can't see the view. That one I can still find clues for. Find out how to listen to tales. Maybe I can find that, and I can't. Find the viewpoint by your house. Okay, I didn't see that one. Alright, let's go back to my house. Find the view. You haven't got any more. No, still got those two. Well. Where is the... Am I in the place where my house is? Is my house here? Or am I running for a, thing? Oh no, I am at my house. Cool, there we go. Admired the view, there we go, that one's done. Ooh, was there a reflection there? Kind of, half. Alright, let's prepare for the soiree then. And as we go in, surrounded by memories. Oh, so hey! That was fun. Oh, that must be the clothes, I guess. Let's just run around and see if there's anything else. That's the basement. Nothing else going on in there. Alright, okay. Yeah. Surrounded by memories. There was the memory TARDIS, and that was a nice link. I liked that they had the memory TARDIS that they were using for Tales of the TARDIS, and they brought it in so that the Doctor could use it as a TARDIS. That was a pretty fun link. I quite enjoyed that. So yeah, that was nice. And that's all I got really to say about the TARDIS, about that TARDIS. It's a shame it was. I mean, it was a nice set, and I liked it, and it was good that it was in there and here. But you don't have a TARDIS, so what we'll give you instead is another TARDIS. Okay. Thanks for giving that as a plot device, I guess.
Well, I don't know.
I see you went to a barber. That's something at least.
Recently I met a bearded guy who's not especially fussy about his appearance. And yes, people welcome him everywhere with open arms anyway.
Maybe he's a natural charmer. I've heard that can get you into the Imperial even without a tailcoat.
Maybe you'll be
Very
there.
funny.
Are you getting dressed so we can go, or have you changed your plans?
No, let's get dressed and set off right now. Maybe I'll miss out on
let's
some
go and
quests.
see if I do
don't
fit
know.
in.
In that case, I'll go get changed too.
You've gained touch of non-conformism. Ooh, well, there we go.
And here I worried I was the only one who looked good in trousers. Very chic choice.
You look better than she does. Nope. I'm not going to be proud. Why would I want to possibly insult my sister like that?
Thank you.
It's not as if we
You
got a
look
contentious
fantastic.
relationship.
Thank you. You think Papa would be mad that
Think
we're
you will
going
remember
to a
this.
party right after his funeral?
I hope so.
Wictor.
He could have kept from losing the Black Grimoire. Are we ready?
Yes, the carriage is waiting.
Off we go. Stores and restaurant owners are inventing French names for establishment to avoid putting their Russian variant names up in the place. Possibly. It went away too quickly for me to see.
Welcome to the Imperial Hotel. How may I help you?
Ligia Shulska, here on the invitation of Svetlana Rumiantseva.
Yes, we are expecting you, of course. The soiree is taking place in apartment 237, second floor. I wish you a thrilling and successful evening.
I'm impressed.
Successful?
How did you sort that out?
How do you
still
succeed
means
at parties?
something.
Am I
Let's
missing
do our best to
a
keep
thing?
it that way, all right?
Is there meant to be? Oh, sorry. Is there meant to be a like a competition element apart from looking good? That is a thing.
Who are you, my golden slithering friend?
Wictor? Wictor. Wictor! Can you hear me?
Yes. Of course.
It's like I might be a working
These
park.
people are just
busman's
waiting
holiday,
for us
I
to
think they
put a
call it.
foot wrong, understand? We're walking into the Vipers then, brother.
Everything is all right. Don't worry about it. I'm here.
Everything's all right. I just got a little lost in thought. I'll be good, I promise. I'm going to hang around here a little longer. I'll meet you upstairs.
Really? Okay.
See you there.
Fine. That's what you want to say. Viper's Nest. Upon
Interesting.
entering the Imperial Hotel, Ligio warned me about this place. It's a ruthless environment. A true Viper's Nest, where you must play by the rules, unless you want to be preyed upon. Ha ha ha! Speaking of Viper's Nests and people getting things wrong and being preyed upon, huzzahs! This is an exciting new start for the Doctor. This is the Doctor, as he's got past his trauma and, you know, is a happy-go-lucky individual who does not feel weighed down by the guilt of the past. Haha! Let's immediately inflict trauma upon him. Let's say that every place he's ever been has been eaten by the god of death because he went there and thus he feels it's his fault. Trauma for him, immediately and unequivocally. Thanks. Thanks. I thought we were going to do something new and exciting and different, but no. Instead, we're going to weigh him down with entirely different trauma. Even though, you know, he made it better. And at the end, he did a thing that he... I don't necessarily know that it is that killing Sutek at the end was necessarily different from sending him to his death like he did in the Tom Baker era. But, you know, you made a point of saying, I am killing you. And I am no longer the thing that I was before. Because I have had to change to deal with you. Trauma. Trauma for trauma's sake. I'm not a giant fan of that. But onwards! Alright. Here's a person. Who are you? You're Sergei. That is upstairs. Yes, I know it is. This is the first time, yes, this is the very first time the Doctor has ever killed. Indeed, it obviously is. Doctor never killed before. Let's have a quick look at these. These ones are still open. Cool. Find the Tailor's inspiration is still there as well. Alright, what have we got going on here? Possession of slender legs, a review of colourful feathers, and sweet voices. Unlike vaudeville dancers, these beauties make their lovers part with their fortunes unwittingly. Wait, these beauties make their lovers part with their fortunes unwittingly? Oh, because they're paying for gilded cages or something. And what have we got over here? I think I misheard you. Maybe I just walked past you and you're the servant. You shouldn't be speaking to me. Here we have a golden cage. In the golden cage is an exotic bird watching me with its beady little black eyes. On the golden cage is the whisper of a woman who contemplated opening it. She was close to releasing the birds for a lark to watch. I wonder if it's a lark inside. Oh, hilarious. To watch the ensuing chaos. Yet something stopped her and the birds are still in the cage. Isn't those 3 lines, isn't that words? Yeah, it's word. Down here, see? You got word, the 3 lines. I would have much thought that... deed? I would have thought it was deed. You know, she wanted to commit a deed. She wasn't writing things or anything. I don't know. Maybe it's because it was not a deed that it is indeed a word. Oh, an exciting painting. Seance poster. Okay, so not a painting. Madame Saint-Remy. Poster advertising the mysterious Madame. Most of the surface radiates with the positive emotions of passers who've laid eyes on the advertisement, such as curiosity about the mysterious psychic or excitement revealed by a quickened heartbeat. Apparently, Madame seances are quite popular. Maybe that's what's happening today, upstairs. We go this way? Nope. But I can talk to Sergey. And there was nobody over here to... Oh no, I can. Who are you? Sophia. Right, well, Sergey first. Alphabetical.
What did we come here for? These soirees are for old people.
Good evening. May I?
Please, we're not discussing anything consequential.
You keep on worrying about yourselves. I intend to make the most of this evening.
See, I told you he was in love. Miss Scowan is out of your league, my friend.
To say nothing of her father.
Well, don't go for the father then. That's my advice. I'm going to keep listening rather than butting in.
Old Scowen and I are practically on first-name terms now. You'll see.
I'm sure.
So, one eye-catching girl has already got an admirer. What does that leave us, Maxime?
Not much. The dull, the silly, or, well, the old.
En parlant de Ligiashulska, she just passed this way.
Pigs will fly before someone fancies her.
She'd actually prefer Sophia Scowan, according to what I've heard. Well, what do you think?
Okay, I didn't know that about my sister, but alright. Governor General's daughter. So yeah, Gregancy Scallon is this year's debutante. Enjoys a lot of interest. She's a young socialite who relishes the attention she elicits. Yeah, introduce myself. Hey, I'm the brother of that person you were just pissing off. Or shitting on, sorry.
My name is Wictor Szulski.
Well, there we have it.
You don't want to say that because your pride is too low. Oh. I guess I could have got into a fight, but hey, I guess I'm not defending my sister's honor. Eh.
And I don't like what I just heard, especially about my sister.
And, what are you going to do about it?
You don't want to say that because your pride is too low. Alright, well...
Pardon me, gentlemen. I promised that I would be well behaved tonight.
If I see you outside of here, I will smash you. No, that's the wrong thing as well, but hey, alright. There's what? Trauma? Or why is... Look at my map. And see how there's something... I don't know what that means. It's pulsing. Hello. Presumably, you are the Sophia they were talking about.
Well, well, someone new.
Narina.
Good evening.
Natalie.
Good evening,
Natalia,
Wictor
sorry.
Szulski.
Irina Orlova of those Orlovs. This is Natalia Obolenskaya, and this strangely quiet soul is our delightful Sofia Skawan.
Irina is exaggerating. Nice to meet you, Mr. Szulski.
The Governor General's daughter herself. How do you?
What can you tell us?
Tell her you know about the Gilded Cage. That would be fun. I want to ask if you're having fun, first of all. And also I want to look down at my thing. Oh, and say, oh, there is no spoon. Because of the spoon in Doctor Who. I missed it. Did they use the spoon? Was the spoon important? I missed it. Because the whistle was important. And the rope was important. They must have done something with the spoon as well. When they made such a thing about, hey, this is the spoon. The spoon will be important in saving the world. This spoon will do something. And then I just didn't see it. You used the spoon to do a thing to the tablet. Okay. Alright. So the spoon did not save the world. Or save the universe. The spoon helped them get information. That's not the same thing. But still. Alright. Fine. Are you having fun?
How are you enjoying yourselves?
We can't complain. Seeing as we're debutantes, we're getting a lot of attention.
Really?
Maybe you'll tell us something about yourself.
Maybe. Oh, I can be proud. Yeah. I'm going to be proud and tell me something about yourself. And then I'm going to amaze you by knowing something about you.
I suspect you want to hear more about the book.
We've never met a Thaumaturgist before. To tell the truth, I didn't believe they existed.
A Thaumaturge. Don't worry. But now you do.
Well, it depends on what kind of trick you show us, Mr. Shulsky.
And this is where I tell you about the cage. Yeah. But not before I say... I don't think we saw the lady before. For a second I thought she was a callback. In Doctor Who, the lady who they got the spoon from. I thought for a second she was a callback to, oh, this is a planet the Doctor's been to before. But I'm not certain about that. I don't think it was, but hey. And then my thought was, oh, she was talking about the opera singers and the opera house and how there were lights and everything over there. So does that mean at the end we're going to see her singing at the opera? But no. Nope. I was wrong and disappointed. We saw her with the baby instead. Which, you know, I guess makes more sense to show that the baby is not dead. So, you know. And I don't quite understand why they didn't show us the inside of the baby, not carriage, basket, the baby basket. I understand that showing a dead baby on television, not a nice thing to show, but everybody turned to dust. So the only thing you would show in there is an empty set of clothes, or nothing at all. If, you know, they were just wearing a nappy or something, and thus the clothes wouldn't be visible over the top of the basket. Bassinet? Basket. Whatever. So, I mean, I don't want to see dead babies. That's not what I'm getting at here. But it was weird and made my imagination fill in more in the basket than was in the basket. And I thought that was an odd choice. But hey, there we go. Hey, now there's a gilded cage. She was just an emotional trigger. Yeah, thought so.
Do you want to hear it?
Come now, we won't tell anyone.
Yeah, alright, I'll tease them a little first. Why not? I'm going to be proud in this instance.
Or maybe I shouldn't.
Do you like being a tease?
Oh, that wasn't very good, but hey.
Forgive me, ladies, for teasing you like this. Here's the secret.
Come on, we're dying to know.
Someone was recently playing with a lock on one of the gilded cages, wondering what would happen if all the birds escaped captivity. And I know for certain it was one of you.
Sophia, that sounds like you. Admit it.
And now what will happen to us, Mr. Shulsky?
Nothing. Tell them the secret, say. Suggest a trade for another secret. I'd like another secret. I know it's another proud answer, and I'm feeding my pride a huge amount in this one conversation, but, you know, I'm interested in another secret.
In exchange for my discretion, I need another secret of yours. That's the only way to keep everyone in check.
No, it isn't, because now I've got two secrets of yours.
Our fathers don't know we're here. There you are.
Oh, okay.
How naughty. None of your fathers know?
None. Especially not Sophia's. Otherwise he wouldn't have let her come.
I'm very satisfied with this trade.
And what
you
now?
are? Alright. And now I bid you adieu. Or whatever the Polish equivalent would be.
I need to slip away for a moment.
We should go as well. We've really forgotten ourselves around you.
That's nice to hear, but I understand. The soiree won't wait.
I hear Rumyantseva has invited a real medium.
Probably
Will
the
there
one
be
on the
ghosts?
poster.
That I'd like to see.
Defiance debutantes. Sophia's companions told me in secret that Sophia sneaked out to the soiree with them, unbeknownst to her father. I mean, unbeknownst to all of their fathers, but anyway. They considered it an exciting experience. There is no denying that it's quite an adrenaline rush for them. And what have we got here? What three things? We've got three new people. Okay, we got Sophia, who this year's debutante, the daughter of the Thing. She's only taking her first steps in high society. She already has so many admirers. There is something intriguing about her. Alright. Madame Samira. Psychic. Her seances are also popular in Warsaw. Wonder if ghosts are also as attracted to her. And Sergei. At Svetlana's soiree, I met an impassioned young man, Sergei Alexandrovich Nekrasarov. Seems as though he has a weakness for Sophia Scallion, and that he is a fairly typical representation of Warsaw's rich young. I think we will become friends. Oh, I also wanted to look at my floor. Oh, it's under Thaumaturge. Somewhere along here. Yeah. My 8th floor, it's got me into trouble. More than one occasion, but also keep me out of it sometimes. It is an integral part of me. I don't think that description has changed. As I understand it, as you feed the floor, the description changes when it goes up levels or whatever else you would call them. There's no actual indication, just the description. And it doesn't change anything here. Alright, okay. Well, all of those. Looks down at notes again. That is the thing. As we were talking about the spoon and getting into the exciting database of all of the DNA, etc., that was on there, and it says, and it was the doctor saying, "Aha! I can bypass this security because guess who invented that? Guess who invented the security that was used for this? It wasn't fucking you. It bloody well wasn't you, Doctor. You were off doing something else. You might have huge amounts of knowledge and be streets ahead of us, but I don't think you were here inventing all of our security all of the time." It just seemed like such a horrible line. You could have said, "Oh, it's easily bypassed with my Time Lord knowledge. It's not secure from me." You know, possibly hinting at a darker thing, but I don't think that was necessarily it. Instead, being arrogant enough to say, "Nah, I invented your security." No, thank you.
What are you looking for again, lunatic?
Oh, I just wondered if I can provoke you into a fight if I want now. I'm going to ask, is there anybody out there who wants to see me get into a fight at this point at the party? Because I don't know. I don't know whether we should get in a fight or not. Apparently he was there fighting against Alguillum, so he might have? Yeah, I get that they were saying, oh, he was there doing a thing. But, I mean, I guess that means that the thing that happened to Ruby didn't happen. So, she didn't stop him. So the doctor has to be there to stop him. But, I mean... So he made his way in there to invent the security so that he could get rid of the person. That's fine, I guess. Just, yeah, it doesn't seem great. So, fights or no fights? Ruby happened in the Divergent timeline, and that's not what happened in the real timeline. Yes! Yeah, I understand that she wasn't around to do that, and that is not what happened, etc. And it's an introduction to his character. It would be interesting if he is back more. Fight, fight, fight. Fight, fight, fight. Alright then. I will brawl with you. By doing this, you feed the floor.
Is one guy more than you can handle?
Upside down controller as well.
Take this out to the forecourt, gentlemen.
Alright.
Sergei, my friend, anything for you.
Alright, well there's 3 of you against 1 of me, and you can't do it? Ooh, look at that. You got a big old sword. And the other 2 have got guns. Oh, we're just going to have, you know, an ordinary fight where we can kill one another. You're invulnerable. Take with your beer. Tries to work out how to go left and right. Stores health points every round. Attack with a Vukovac. And you have nothing, Edmund. Edmund, Sergei, Maxim. So you're not in the front, Sergei. I challenged you, Sergei. You should be at the front here with the gun. Alright, well, we're starting the fight. Okay, so you are the one going first. I know upside down doesn't do much, but it amuses you. Hey, that's what I'm here for, to amuse you. Right, and you need... the one we're already on. No, that's it. I'm using the wrong stick. That's why I couldn't change. Alright, but I don't need to change because you're the one that I would want anyway to get rid of the invulnerability. I don't think I've got anything. I could make you lose your focus, and that would disable your trait anyway. Yeah, alright, let's disable your trait that way. And then let's do that, and 50% chance of interrupting the enemy's planned attack. Let's see if we can do this. So you lose your attack. Hopefully. Ah, no, you're going to get to attack me. Oh, you made me lose focus as well. Alright, okay. Now, I want to change. I want to go over here. And, yep. Sorry, I'm using the wrong stick. Use you, who you were already on. I want you to inflict the suffering state, which will disable your enemy trait, and inflict the suffering state, and then I can do that, which will mean you will not attack me. Trait disabled, and you got punched in the face. And then presumably you are the next one. Yes. So, and you don't have any traits. So let's just do a quick attack, and yeah, let's make you suffer again as well. Yay, your action went away, and you're now suffering. Alright, and now, if you're in the suffering state, so next, it's you over here again. Alright, so maybe I want to make you suffer again. So that your action goes away. Yeah, alright. You do that, you... Oh. Huh. Can I undo my action? I don't know. Is that go backwards in time? It is go backwards. Action cancelled. Cool. So I want to issue an order first of all and do you, which I think is faster because I've issued this order first. And then you happen afterwards. Yes, okay, so I can change the order of things if I want. Cool. Because then you'll be suffering and then your action will not happen. And there we go. Oh, but you attacked me. And you shot me. What? In the same round? I didn't think that was happening. I thought that was next rounds. Alright. But now 3 people are suffering, so you can now have... oh, you're all on 10 hit points. That is fast. That will take 2 rounds. Inflicts damage. Damage equal to 8 for each enemy affected by the suffering state. That's slow. Whereas I could, you know, do Doom this round on you. You be doomed. And then you don't need to be attacked. You need to be attacked. Yeah, let's quick attack you. Yum nom 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 nom. And then you'll go down this round anyway, although that will happen after the suffering. And I'll take the attack from you. And you can be hit over there for 8 for 9 damage, which will knock you out. You over here. Offer some doom. Why not? You can go before that. One of you got shot to death, and 2 of you just, you know, fell over. There we go. And now I'm outside. Oh! I'm here! Ah! Lovely. Alright. I'm inside the area I couldn't get into before. Now I found a hunting crop, not a haunting crop. I was thinking, as in wheat or barley as a crop, but no. A riding crop with a mahogany coloured handle, autumn leaves, a fox's bushy tail among the trees, the memories of autumn hunts is covered by dark clouds. Once every expedition was exciting, but now they have become routine. Yet, he must keep doing them to retain his place in this Count's circle of friends. Ah, somebody doesn't enjoy it. Anything else over here? What kind of Catholic are you if you won't share anything? Not any kind of Catholic. And then we can admire this view. Hey, it's the hotel. Whee! We got it. Oh, I didn't do the traditional thing. Yeah, I'm doing that. It's upside down. Alright, and then, yes, the last two things on my list of Doctor Who things. Huzzahs! The memory soldier came back. That was a nice touch. I like that. And they actually showed him coming back. That was nice. The guy who was in the memory and who disappeared when he went behind the memory TARDIS in there. That was good. I enjoyed that. Huzzahs for somebody coming back. Oh. Oh. A fan with a mother of pearl handle, likely used predominantly to conceal its owner's cheeky grin. That's Sophia. Classic social move. Cheap but highly effective. The fan's owner dropped it with a playful intent, with the purpose of drawing my attention. She won't be disappointed. I mean, maybe she was. Maybe it was for the other guy. The guy that I have since run off. I mean, I assume it wasn't. I didn't see it dropped afterwards, but you know, maybe it was for the one who was courting her or attempting to get her attention. I don't know. And the last of the two things that I have. Except Kate already put the paperwork through for him to be dead, so now they can rectify that. You can't change paperwork. I mean, maybe she put in the paperwork for everybody to be dead. Yeah, maybe, because they all did die. Maybe maybe it's instantly filed the instance of death happened, so that, they're locked out of the system, so they cannot get into the system as zombies or taken over by the master or whoever. So that, you die, as soon as you die, the system automatically does it, so you're locked out and nobody can access the secrets anymore. Maybe. Who knows? And the last of the two is... Fuck off with that name. Fuck off with how they named Ruby. The woman pointed at the road name to name the kid. That's great. Nice touch for somebody to do that, but there was nobody around to see her do it. There was nobody who saw her pointing at the road. So what happened was, she named her child Ruby by pointing at the sign, and then, coincidentally, somebody else went, hey, she was in Ruby Road, we will call her Ruby. Or they just picked the name Ruby because they liked it. She did not pick... She might have named her child that, but at no point was her pointing at the sign in any way a way of indicating to others that that was the name. That was just... And yes, despite all of that, I thought it was a passable episode. It wasn't great, it wasn't horrible. Oh, people have been coming down here to be sick. That's great. Oh, and smashed some stuff as well. Maybe I'll be coming back over here later. Maybe I can find my way up from the chest. I'm turning the right way up again. She pointed to the sign, and that informed the universe, which moved things along so the kid was called Ruby. I mean, sure, if you want to say that the universe is a living, breathing thing in this instance, or has agency of anything. Oh, the donuts by the station are delicious. I have to watch my waistline. As I look at a thing, because I know I know there was. I looked over the achievements. Ah, bring donuts to the lecture at the antiquarian bookshop. That's an achievement that you can get. And I thought, oh, have I missed my opportunity to get donuts here? But no, apparently not. Makes as much sense as everybody thinks that is important. Therefore, I mean, yes, that was a bit. Oh, here we go into the soiree. So let's wait.
Mr. Shulsky?
I
Hello,
didn't
Ivan.
expect to see you here, of all places.
You don't know how very flattering that is.
I don't know who you are.
And what brings you to the Imperial?
You want to join the Warsaw Society? That's what he's doing here. That's why there's so many stars. What are you doing here? Maybe I want to join the Warsaw Society? I don't know what the Warsaw Society is.
I could ask you the same question.
I'm passing the time.
Ah, curious hobby.
I'm simply interested
Everybody
in people.
has to pass the time somehow. What do you do for I'm not interested in you. I mean, I'm vaguely interested in you, but I'm more interested in learning more about the other people, about everybody. A smattering of knowledge about everybody is better in this situation than an in-depth look at you, I think.
Do you know these circles well?
They're not hard to figure out. A gang of none-too-bright layabouts, chasing amusement after amusement after amusement.
Yeah, how dare people chase amusement?
I'm not one of them. And neither are you. Nor was your father.
Yeah, who are you exactly? Now I want to know.
Who are you, really?
Just someone who wants to enjoy himself at a party.
And how did you know my father? Sure.
Who did you say you were to my father?
A trusted acquaintance. I supported him with good advice. Though truth be told, he rarely needed it. Your father had a gift for making good decisions.
Which of my father's decisions would those be?
The
ones
good
that
ones.
were good for your family.
The ones that I agreed with. The ones which benefited
we'll have the
me.
chance to return to this another time. Goodbye, Mr. Shulsky.
I was going to leave you as well
Yes,
anyway.
I'm sure.
So yeah, alright, there we go, bye. Looks like we find Svetlana in her apartment. We just press that. It is going in the same direction, I assumed it was. Sweet. 2, 3, 7. Ho ho ho! Also, considering Triad Technologies, this is a subsidiary of Unit now. Yes, I suppose so, with, what's her face? Now working there.
Thaumaturge never fails me. There is something here.
Yep. It's here. It's the wall. Seance table. Covered by red cloth with images of constellations. The fabric of this tablecloth is permeated with wariness and nervousness. The emotions are fresh and clear. Just travelled from Samira's fingertips as she held her palms there to avoid biting her nails from stress. Was it me that had that effect on her? I presume if I talked to her, then I would know the trace. I'm not going to talk to you yet. I'm going to walk around. How can you be happy in life? Well, oh, there's some more over here. Oh ho ho! And some more over there. The candles as well. Mysterious book. Leather-bound volume. Property of Madame Samira. Quickly jotted words, nervous browsing, illegible notes, and something else. A deed I cannot define. Something is obscuring it from me. As if the book doesn't want to be read. Strange. And you? What?
Maybe
Row of
that's
candles, a
enough.
burning row of
What do you
candles.
want?
Probably an air of mystery. An image emerges from the flame, a hand dancing over the
trick of
fire.
entering
A
someone's
gaze
head.
that follows it.
I know
Lips
one
uttering
person
words
who
of
could do that.
anxious excitement.
You're not much of a thaumaturge if you can't.
Promise of capturing
Have you come here to
the certainty
torment
of
me?
success. You will be
Unmask
mine.
me?
Who is this
I
about?
don't see any fun in unmasking you.
So what do you want?
Thaumaturge! Madame Samira is not only a mysterious psychic, but also a thaumaturge. Wherever the wild Salutor is present, she wants to capture him for herself. So she's not happy to have another thaumaturge around. She's clearly determined to get the saluator, which is why she is trying so hard to dissuade me from this hunt. comment on her dual identity. Don't want to point out her salutor right now.
I think your idea of pretending to be a medium is fantastic.
Yeah, why
It
not
sounds
hide?
like I impress you.
How many people
There are
know?
nipples. Don't
Is
look.
that a threat?
Close your eyes or something. If it offends your sensibilities. It's not a threat. I'm not going to point out your salutor. I don't know if that's rude within thaumaturgical circles to point out one another's salutors. So we'll raise the
I
wild
noticed
salutor.
a wild salutor here. I understand your being here has something to do with him in particular.
Keep your nose out of this.
Why?
Because I'm warning you.
Find out how much he knows. Yeah, let's try and find out how much he knows first of all. Gentle probing to find out what's going on.
What do you know about this salutor? Do you know its name?
Don't you?
A name doesn't tell us much anyway. All that matters is picking out the person in this crowd with the flaw.
I know perfectly well who carries the flaw. Another reason for you to stay out of it.
Oh, well, you sound like Harpy. Oh, sorry, you look like a Harpy, kind of. But you're singing like a siren. So that's interesting. Alright, tell me about the person with the flaw if you know who they are.
The person with the flaw attended the seance, right? So I'm on the right track.
Have you finished?
No, apparently I need to say what you do, what you want. The person with the flaw said the person with the flaw will take part in Samira seance. That's not what you just said. You said they have. Thaumaturge cleverly planned everything. I'm not going to say I'll do what I want. I'll just do what I want.
So should we finish up?
That would be best.
Someone is getting demonetized. Yeah,
And
maybe.
listen to me carefully, Mr. Whatever your name is.
Shulsky, but you can call me Wictor.
Now, Mr. Shulsky, you will vanish like a bad dream, and I will get back to work.
I mean, I didn't come over there to talk to you. I was looking, and that siren. That's what it is. Sirens arrived in Rus together with, but I mean, they look like harpies. But arrived in Rus together with Persian merchants. According to Slovak release, they sing sacred songs which bring luck. People can be led astray by these songs. Seductive, beautiful, and extremely dangerous. Flaws they are interested in are those related to great sadness, the desire to forget, forbearance, charity, and forgiveness. Interesting. The siren I saw belonged to Samira. This one I cannot have, no matter how badly I want it. Oh, okay. So... Upir, who is mine, is my first salutor. I wonder if... I think Upir is the class and not the name of the individual salutor. Okay, that changes things ever so slightly within my mind, but there we go. There's something over here. Let me go and make all the observations I can before I talk to people. Champagne glasses, empty champagne glasses. The lips that sipped champagne a moment ago kept uttering words of contempt. Someone clearly regrets marrying the alleged idiot Lucia. But that she is the idiot in this relationship. Svetlana Petrona. Okay, that's our hostess. We must go and talk to her. I'm coming in the bathroom. No, nothing in here now, at least. Oof. Oh ho ho! Have some cognac. Yes, please. Discreet, half words, meaningful, half smiles, and sidelong glances from behind a fan. Merely appearances. The truth is that I found myself in a den of snakes. People must tread carefully here. Lovely. a gramophone record as well. I thought I was listening in on the conversations. But no, gramophones. Ah, Chopin. Chopin, depending. I'm sure me adding in this clicking sound is enhancing the sound of Chopin's music. Alright, hey Leah, I want to talk to you first, I guess, as you're my sister here.
Here you are.
Gentlemen, meet my brother.
Wictor Szulski.
The last Szulski to wear trousers. You don't know that. Miss Ligia could yet produce an heir to the fortune. Maybe even with me, if she doesn't tell my wife. But let's talk like men. You intend to take over your father's company, correct?
Sincerely admit that Leah knows what she's doing, say you respect your father's will, mention Tracy's wife. Because I went around and looked. I mean, I really want to back up my sister, but I also feel like shitting on the guy. And it is something we've uncovered. I'm gonna say, hey. Your wife.
First, I suggest you mind your own business. Your marriage, for instance. Perhaps Louisa isn't the ninny you take her for.
I beg your pardon?
Hasn't it occurred to you that when you leave her at home, she might also take advantage of her solitude?
That's not what I was getting at. That's not what I wanted to suggest
You've got
at all.
a cuckold's horns. Was I being too subtle?
Really?
I suppose it's true what they say about you.
Okay, fine.
Yes? What's that?
You've lost your mind.
Threaten them with Thaumaturge. No. But you've had mental problems. Say thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. I've worked long and hard at that.
Good luck with your business, miss.
I just scared off investors or something, did I?
I almost feel sorry for them.
She will remember this, whatever it is, alright?
Nonsense. Any progress with Svetlana?
I haven't even gone over and talked to her yet, but hey. Let's ask if you're having fun, first of all.
You enjoying yourself in this viper's den?
The vodka is quite tolerable. I'm observing my own brother taking out his anger on ordinary mortals.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Really? Because I heard a certain conflict took place in the forecourt.
I was... They insulted your honor.
I was just defending
Exactly.
your honor.
Exactly.
Again?
Yeah, let's mention Madame Samira.
I've taken a long, deep look at Samira.
Samira.
She's no medium. Samira is a thaumaturge on the hunt.
On the hunt?
Yeah, there's a salutor
Madame
around here.
has spotted a salutor that's attached to one of the guests.
What kind of salutor?
Remember those fairy tales Mother used to read us? And the legend of the golden snake?
Yes, Veles.
Yes. I'm glad you're here.
Are you also hunting for him?
His name is
I
Veles.
admit I'd like to have him. I haven't made up my mind.
Be careful.
Veles, the Slavic lord of the
That's why I
underworld, the god of
haven't made
wealth,
up my mind.
schema. The soiree gives him the perfect conditions for feeding, goading, and plotting. Mention that you've met Konechkin. Yeah, who is he?
Guess who I ran into again? All mysterious and carved up.
Ivan Konechkin?
What do you know about him?
Not much. He was an acquaintance of Papa's. Well, in theory, it's thanks to him that we're here.
What? Ligia?
I know that nothing comes for free, but he really didn't want anything.
Yeah, he looks like a real altruist.
And yeah, okay, let's ask about the debutant. I mean, maybe she's got the floor attached to her, but I don't know that for any
Sofia Scowen,
certainty
the
at the
Governor
moment.
General's daughter.
I'm just
You
saying
know
it
her?
because she's one of the only other named
No,
people
and
I've
I
seen.
don't suggest you make her acquaintance either. Skawon can't stand thaumaturges.
Warning! Governor General Scallon is not very fond of thaumaturges. Why am I not surprised? Another person who sees an obscure threat in us. Alright, bye.
I'm going.
I mean, I have to see her because I have her, fan. I mean, she's not around here, though. Oh. Nope. Apparently not. Hello. I've already been in there. Alright, let's go and speak to the hostess with the mostess. Huh. If Triad Technologies was going to give away all of their stuff for free, an open source, whatever it was, because that is what the whole of the thing was about. Her her broadcast before Sutek took over. That means Unit now has access to that. If they don't give it away for free, are they going to be seen as horrible people? Are they going to be seen as saviors because, you know, Susan Triad became whatever the horrible thing was? And everybody will put the blame on her. Oh no, another billionaire gone bad. They just wanted to kill us all with this dust that will develop the world. I mean, I assume everybody remembers that. Maybe they don't. I mean, Unit does, at the very least. Shrugging there. Can't really see my shoulders in this shot, but yeah, who knows? Yeah, I'm going to stand inside of you to talk to you like that. I think that's fair.
And the general says to him, "Tell us something funny." Then Bautski replies, "General, why don't you shoot a cannon first?"
That's a good one. I'll have to tell it tomorrow at the Orwoffs.
Who might this be joining our conversation?
You know, sir, your face looks familiar to me.
My name is Wictor Szulski.
Ah, yes, I can see something in your eyes. I was sorry to hear about your father.
I'll see you next time, darling. Wonderful party.
Oh, people are running
See you
away
there.
from me. Maybe they don't want me to see their flaws. Or, you know, maybe it's just they
I
hate
think
me.
I've offended the creme de la creme of Warsaw.
This is hardly the creme de la creme. How do you find my soirée?
Oh, is it the creme de la crime? That was a BBC4 radio series. Comedy thing. With, Steve Dennis? No, Punt and Dennis. Steve Punt and Hugh Dennis. Yes. That was a reasonably fun thing. Get to the point, say what you came, say what you think of our soiree, find out more about the Tsar's court. No, I'll tell you what I think of your soiree. I think it's fine. I think it is an interesting thing. You've got an interesting medium coming up. It should be an entertaining evening. I'm quite looking forward to seeing what happens.
I admit I'm getting reacquainted with the social scene.
You spent a long time traveling, didn't you?
15 years. Over that time, I got used to harsher surroundings.
Believe me, drawing rooms can be just as dangerous as untamed steps. You've met Anastasia and Marina. What about the others?
Tell me about the others. I don't know much about all the rest of your guests. I haven't met them.
I've already met several distinguished guests. Madame Samira definitely stands out.
She is exceptional, isn't she? Her presence is the crowning glory of the evening. Has anyone else caught your eye?
Ivan Konieczkin, for instance. Apparently, he knew my father.
How remarkable. I wasn't aware. Konieczkin is something of a secretive person. And
Dun, dun,
have you yet
dun.
had occasion to meet the debutants of this season?
Yes.
I'll be sure to seek them out.
This evening, Sofia Scowen herself is to grace us with her presence.
Well, well.
I thought she was already
I
up here.
suggest you move quickly. The competition is fierce.
Okay. Tell me more about life at the Tsar's court. Tell me how you are enjoying things there. I assume that's why I'm asking you.
How is it, being part of the Tsar's court?
It is a blessing and a curse. Forgive me if I do not elaborate.
Okay.
The crux of the matter is that I'm here because of my father. You knew him.
That doesn't sound like a question. Of course, I was his customer. I truly am sorry for you, both of you. The death of someone close is always a dreadful blow. Please accept my condolences.
Thank you. Okay, I can only press you for more. So I will press you
Svetlana
for more.
Petrovna, I must insist. Can you tell me something more about my father?
I need to know more about my
Mr.
father, who,
Shulsky,
you know, was my father.
assure you, we have the most delectable
But I don't know anything
vodka.
about him.
Besides that, I warmly encourage you to join Madame Samira's séance. It will be an unforgettable experience. I wonder, is that truly everything our soiree can offer you?
I've got no choice but to
You
suffer
notice a
through
subtle
tonight.
thread of the
No
interlocutor's
need to
thoughts.
mince words.
Ah, we will follow it somewhere then. Subtle suggestion, Svetlana refuses to talk openly with me. Maybe she is anxious about all the gossip-hungry ears around us. Still, I can feel she wants to tell me something. I should watch her surroundings closely. Maybe then I can learn something. I mean, I go around again doing this if you want me to. Ah, there is something here now. Interesting.
I felt something. Where is it?
Right in front of you. Tiled stove. There is some soot and remnants of burned letter on the cast iron. Her usually steady hands were shaking as her eyes followed the written words. He was watching her. She already knew that. And how dare he threaten her? Agitated, she threw the note in the furnace. Too bad she couldn't get rid of the stalker that easily. The remains contain the author's concerns about Svetlana's condition, expressed in a seemingly kind-hearted tone. The message ends with a veiled threat, foreshadowing a desire to interfere. Ooh. Uh-huh. No, nothing over there. I thought I saw sparkle there for a second, but no. It's this. Oh, there is something over there. But we have a string of pearls. One could buy a small town with it. The affections and gratitude of one woman covered by the shame of another. Though an honest gift for the Tsarina, Svetlana feels guilty every time she sees it. Oh. Ah. Hello? Travel chest. Time worn. It looks like new. Probably heavy. The chest is kept at the ready. Svetlana's personal items were put into the chest and then removed, all due to her growing anxiety and uncertainty. Should she pack and leave? Again, a restless hand encloses the empty chest and decides to keep waiting. And now we know for certain it is Svetlana. Let me look at your bed and see what I can determine from that. Silk is soft and cool to the touch. Fabric carries a memory of yearn for lightheartedness, passion, and a sense of security. Two people found solace in each other here. Two people. Svetlana and... my father? Ah, I don't want to look anymore! Ah! The silk remembers. It remembers the tentative planning. The recurrent doubts. A peaceful sense that everything was as it should be. Another chaotic thoughts caused by passionate intoxication that I'd rather not know and look into, etc. Where is your fan? Is that you? I have your fan. I would like to give it to you, but apparently I need to examine this thing first. Melted candle. The wax is spilled and congealed. Solidified wax carries the memory of honest grief mixed with fear. However, those emotions were quickly concealed with well-practiced composure. The candle is the best farewell to the deceased that Svetlana could afford. Draw a conclusion. All of Svetlana's fears. No wonder Svetlana was reluctant to talk if she's afraid of somebody watching her closely, especially if that someone knows a lot about her. Maybe even her pent-up desire to escape. Besides, she had an affair with my father. I mean, I guess it's an affair, given that he's still technically married to my mother, who is miles and miles away. Don't think they got a divorce, but you know, they're separated. Besides, she had an affair with my father. Maybe I can make her confide in me. Maybe I'll ask her about what I came here for. The Black Grimoire. Channel updated. Find the person with the floor. Find Svetlana in an appointment. Can I not talk to you and give you your fan back? No, apparently not. Alright. Well, now having... I mean, surely this area has got to be off limits, right? If I was having a party, I wouldn't say, yeah, you can wander into my bedroom and my personal bathroom. I would, you know, keep that off limits if I had that, and have, you know, a general bathroom that everybody else could use. Oh, I can go out to the balcony. Let's have a look outside. Ah, it's you. Alright, okay. No, I don't want to talk to you outside. I want to look around and see if there's anything else, first of all. No, it's you two. I might go back out there and see if I can uncover anything new. I still have to talk to you over here. I don't know that you've got anything more to tell me after we had the talk, but... I'm going to tell my sister. Hey, I found out something about our dad. Do you want to know?
I see that you've met this Madame person.
Raise the subject of Svetlana.
Unfortunately,
Have a lot of parties in
Svetlana
your
doesn't
place,
want
do
to
you?
breathe a word of it.
Yeah.
I'm sure she doesn't trust you. In company like this, that speaks well of her.
No.
Why the cold shoulder, Ligia?
But still...
I've never liked her. Her manner gets under my skin. I've heard she's a dreadful schemer.
Ligia's reaction. Strange, Ligia usually refrains from gossiping. She's always been the first to condemn such behaviour. She said about Svetlana may have been caused by the Salutors' influence on the environment. Oh! The soiree in high society. High society breathes scandal and imbibes gossip from others at people's lips. It sits very well with the Salutor prowling around. The floor must belong to someone keen on playing games and plotting. A schemer by nature. Yep, tell her about the affair.
Did you know that Papa had an affair with the host of this party?
Are you sure?
Believe me, I
Absolutely.
wish I was less sure.
As sure as the Thaumaturge can be. I felt what he felt when, well, you know.
Oh, stop! That's
Exactly.
disgusting.
Yes.
Quickly,
It's icky.
change the subject.
Alright, are you having fun? I
You
mean,
enjoying yourself
I'll ask
in
you
this
again.
Viper's den?
Oh, the vodka is quite tolerable. I'm observing my own brother taking out his anger on ordinary mortals.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Really? Because I heard a certain conflict took place in the forecourt.
Hey, they started it. I was just defending your honor.
Again?
Yeah, alright. Well, I mean, we heard all of that before, but still. Something society is so high it's stinky. Yes. Where is my fan? It's not you. You're not the same person. Alright. Alright. Well, I'm going outside just to see if there's anything more out here now that I've, you know, got to another part in the thing. Anything you want me to find down here? It seems odd to make this corridor if there's nothing ever to be used down here, but alright. Let me just keep clicking. That's not annoying at all, is it? I'll go down to the foyer. Hello, I've just come to run through you all because you're not really people, you don't exist. Anything else out here? I mean, if I weren't in a societal situation, we would have shown him. Is that you guy? Is that you talking about me? Good investment now. Gold. Gold is never a good investment. It always tries to keep the same price. Well, it's not never a good investment, but I mean, it's prized for its stability of price, not for it being a good investment to a good return on your money. Alright, well, let's go and talk to the Madame, and then we'll go and talk to Svetlana again. Am I looking too forward? Having, you know, not talked about any of this and poo-pooed all of the Doctor Who and gone through all the things, I think there were a lot of things that it did well. I think I don't want to just say, oh, the graphics on it were good, but the Sutek looked very impressive and scary. I did enjoy the look of Sutek coming out from under there and looking very dog-like. Very nice, very well done, I thought. Yeah. So I am looking forward to seeing what they do with more of this Doctor. I will be interested to see if they actually do anything. Alright, Madam Samira. Samira? Do not show me your salutor again, eh?
Shulsky, don't play with me.
I saw your post.
I saw one of your posters. You look different in it.
Really? The illustration doesn't reflect reality?
How should I take that? No one warned me that I should get in costume for the party.
Ugh, I beg your
Look at what
pardon.
you're wearing, man.
I'm just noting that you stand out among these boring guests.
Impudent.
Just a bit uncouth, I'd say.
Sure, alright. Do you know Svetlana well?
Do you know the hostess well?
Will you leave me alone if I say I don't?
No.
Svetlana Petrovna invited me, and I am doing my best to meet her expectations. Let's keep out of one another's way.
Who are you going to summon? I mean, not sure.
Whose
We'll ask that.
soul are you summoning tonight, dear madame?
I only know which one I'd prefer to banish. Shoo.
Very nice
Maybe my dead
line. I like
father's.
that.
If you manage that, it would spare me a lot of trouble.
Now we'll never know.
Time to
I'll
leave.
disappear. For now.
Sometimes it's good to let things go and leave other people in peace, for your own benefit.
Ooh, is that I take that as a challenge, not as
I
a
think
threat.
I'll take up this gauntlet.
Find Svetlana in her apartment. She's not in her apartment. She's outside of her apartment. I mean, it's part of the apartment that she's renting. She's not inside. Hello. Oh, did I manage to push you? Or did you just, you know, change slightly there? Or well, whatever. Hello. Next episode
I
is the
was
Christmas
looking
episode,
for
written
you.
by Moffat. Oh, okay.
Do
I'm
you
less
smoke,
interested.
Mr. Shulsky?
I've quit.
In light of our approaching conversation, why don't we dispense with the pleasantries? Call me Svetlana.
Wictor.
Ask.
Tell her about the child note, mention her affair with the father, mention the travel chest. Let's start with the child note.
The burned note. Who sent it? I only sensed underhanded kindness.
Da, the Ochrana. I don't know which one of them exactly, if that's what you're asking.
Okay.
I've worked hard at it.
The Ochrana are the secret police, right?
The Ochrana?
It stands for Отделение по охранению общественной безопасности и порядка. In other words, the secret police.
Yes.
I know what they are. I'd like to know what they want.
Knowledge. The Tsar's eyes and ears must be on guard. They infiltrate not only the city, but most importantly, the court. And me and my soirees too, I'm sure.
When did you receive this note?
A few weeks ago, back before your father.
I see.
I needed a drink at the party. Yeah, so it looks like you're being prepared, or you have a go bag, or... I mean, it's not really a go bag if it's a travel chest, but, you know, it's a thing so that you are ready to leave.
That large travel chest. You changed your mind.
About whether or not
Richard's
to pass.
just redeemed hydrate.
Right then, I wanted to escape badly, but that would have had its own consequences. In this game of false appearances, I'm the best.
You two had an affair.
Two grown-up, lonely people found momentary comfort in each other's arms. But romance wasn't behind that relationship. It was just that we were both looking in the same direction.
Doesn't have to be any romance involved in sex. But hey, alright, I pause again to have another hydration. Cheers. Professor, what that means. First ask about her father's human face. I mean, yeah, I'd rather know
I
about.
didn't have the chance to get to know him as a person, much less one who'd show such emotion.
You mean love? That?
Was it love?
I mean, no, you just said there was no romance.
That's all.
What do you mean by looking in the same direction? I still don't know how this lovely note ended up in your hands. But in addition, I found a lovely strings of pearls, and on it, your feelings of guilt.
Your power is terrifying. Do you know that?
You weren't terrified of my father. I want to know more about your guilt.
Your feelings of guilt? Do they have something to do with the Romanov court?
With the whole empire. Ruski mir im podawaj. We, the establishment, perceive the need for change. We want reform. The Colossus is already teetering, but if it falls... La guillotine, mon chéri. But I want to live, Wictor. Ideally, closer to the west.
Alright, and tell me about the pearls.
Tsarina Alexandra gave you those pearls. You two are close.
I am her confidant. I could call her my friend. I see how much she devotes to her family and the nation.
Yet something has changed.
I'm more interested in the grimoire than I am in my father at this point.
I hoped you might know something about the Black Grimoire. My father left it to me in his will, but the grimoire has gone missing.
No. And the collapsed building? Have you been there?
There's nothing there.
My dear boy, I know nothing about Stanisław's book.
More
I'm
interlocutor
sorry, but I can't
stuff.
help you there.
Alright.
But I will not let you leave empty-handed. I strongly believe that there's one place you ought to visit. What you find there belongs to you.
Thank you.
Alright, where? Okay, entry added, the Ocarina. Find the person with the floor, follows Svetlana's thoughts. I would love to. What have we got? What do you say? Find bought dress suit, should arrive, do all those things. She's popular, learned that Ligia has a subject to ridicule young men. The Imperial Eye came across the person. I met Man Smira. Turns out Smira is a Thaumaturge. She's a wild saluator. They hate Thaumaturges. The father. Ligia has enduring the ridicule. Those who cannot get into the heads the idea of a working woman. Svetlana was too uncomfortable to talk frankly. And they learn the truth about Svetlana's anti-Tsarist views and her affair with father. Sadly, I learned she had nothing to do with the Black Grimoire. Okay. There's nothing else in here. No, just the reptilian bash going on there. Alright, well, let's look around. Oh, okay. Oh, is this... Wait, no, this is find the person with the floor. Really? You're leading me here to this hamper? Alright. Letters. Father's letters to Svetlana were very tender and romantic. But you said there was no romance in it. I would not have expected this from him. If those letters have fallen into the wrong hands, it could have done a lot of damage to the lovers. Okay, thanks. Are they now part of my belongings? There's the fan. There's a checkbook. Woo, now I can party with my own money. I mean, it's not. It's a checkbook. It's drawing on somebody else's account. That is exchanged for Svetlana. Funny. Serious photo, funny photo. I didn't realize I had two different photos. The amount of time they must have stood there posing. Poems and... Oh. Touch of non-conformism. Black bow tie around the neck and the red ornaments of the tailcoats manifest freedom from fashion conventions, taking their styling to a level that exceeds social expectations. Let's see, we got More pictures that we found. We got, oh, limited edition red vinyl with Chopin. Excellent. Okay, we found a lot of things going on here. I'm just going to uncover them all for no reason. And then, oh, we've only got these two still. I can't even change them right now. Oh, wait. No, I cannot change them right now. Still stuff going on in here. Alright, well, wait. Oh, you're just highlighted. Highlit. Alright, on we go. Do you want your fan back? No? There's nobody... I mean, you dropped your fan. I would quite like to give the fan back. Oh, here we go. Here's the thing. Cutscenes. Can I see this saluator again? Ooh, it's got a mirror on its scales? Or... I don't know what that is. Maybe that's just the scales.
Run away.
Splendid ladies, distinguished gentlemen, the hour is at hand.
Oh ho ho!
With lights dimmed and the curtains drawn, the souls of the dead slowly gather among us. On their command, I will give the chosen among you a tarot card as your invitation to the table.
For you, sir?
The tarot card of death. No? I don't know. Tarot card 0. The Fool. The card almost burns with the emotions left on it. Thaumaturge must have put all the hostility she could summon into the card. Hostility towards me! Me! Poor little me! What have I done? Maybe I will join the seance soon, if only out of spite. Trace certain, madam. Yeah, let's have a look at the card.
Fool. Our dear madame is fooling around and thinks you can scare me off.
I mean...
I'm done wasting time on this.
No, I'm not. I want to go and do that.
Let us gather in secret ritual. Let's not keep the souls waiting too long.
Alright.
Let us also make every effort together not to spoil their visit.
Oh, pointed barbs at me. Ho ho! Alright, I will come and join you in the dark, madam. Samira asks to cover the windows and dim the lights. The sound requires a certain aura and the apartment must be kept in darkness until it's over. Alright, okay. Let me just... Yeah, I was going to say, let me look around and see if there's more stuff first of all. Ho ho ho, Sophia. I will come and talk to you in a second, as I say. Let's just check outside first of all. Nothing left outside? Nope, alright. Anything else over in this direction? No. This one first of all. A chair! The chair looks... The wooden armrests look battered. Fascinating thought penetrated Sergei's mind as he sat on the chair watching Sophia from afar. Why did Sophia suddenly start ignoring him? He would do anything for her if she asked. The problem is that the Sophia won't speak any at all. She takes no notice of him anymore. I mean, I know it says trace unknown there, but I'm going to guess from the fact that we used Sergei's name in that it is Sergei's trace. Maybe? Possibly? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Here we have an ashtray full of cigarette butts. The smoking was accomplished by a joyful conversation. Sophia's friends were happy she came with them despite her father's ban. She likes to watch her clever intrigues that provide them with topics for gossip. These cigarette butts have woman lip marks on them. If only her father saw them what they were doing. Sophia spreads her wings when she is out of her father's sight. Watching her scheming is sheer pleasure. I mean, maybe she's, trying to court me, or trying to get me to court her, purely to annoy her father. That is a situation. That is certainly a thing that can happen. Here we have a mirror. Crystal mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Arranging an unruly strand of hair, she was thinking of tearful Skalashki, madly in love with her, willing to do anything for her. So she gave him an impossible task. Trying to comply, he set off for Africa and died tragically, squandering his family's fortune. Wow. Dickish. Joy drifts over the mirror's surface. Her heart throbs when everyone is looking, when her name echoes everywhere. Sophia. So what if some lose their heads for her? Literally, it only makes for better stories. Well, if you don't have the floor, then I don't know who does. Gonna talk to my sister first. See if she's got any words of wisdom.
Are you having fun?
Yes, but I'm not going to ask if you're having fun. I'm just going to run away again. Are you having fun? I'm going. Sure, whatever. Hello, I have your fan. Did you drop it? Shall we talk?
Mr. Shulsky, may I have a word?
How can I help?
My friends and I are just playing Truth Order, and now it's my turn.
You're doing it there,
Won't
right?
you dazzle me with your powers?
Get to the point, find out what's going on, admit you don't know the rules of the game. Not that father doesn't like thaumaturges. I don't know the rules of the game.
First, please tell me the rules of this game.
Of course, I'm being silly. After all, you've been away a long time.
Yeah, who knows how to do
It's
truth or
simple.
dare?
Each player, in turn, must admit a truth or accept a dare. Anyone who doesn't must drop out of the game and thereby loses.
So,
And I don't like to lose.
so what is your dare here? Is it to talk to me? Your father doesn't like
Your father
thaumaturges,
would
I'm
not
going to
be
tell you.
thrilled about you playing games with the Thaumaturge.
Maybe that's precisely the point. To keep violating his wishes?
As I suspected.
I would guess that to you, a dare would be the lesser of two evils.
How very perceptive. It involves finding out my comrades' secrets. Irina, Maxim, or Sergei. The trick is that you're cleverer at it than I am.
Alright. I accept the dare. I'm not going to
I
point out it's
accept.
deceptive.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Let me see what I can find. Will any secret do?
Any. I wait anxiously for your return.
Do I have the secret already by having...
I'll take a look around.
Party game at Sophia Scallion's request. I'm going to play Truth or Dare to help her complete a task. She and her companions are only looking for distraction by learning more about each other. I could use that to my advantage. Oh ho ho! No, look at these sparkles. So many more things. Whoop. So much more experience to be gained. Empty glass. Numerous empty glasses indicate someone here is a fast drinker. Sip by sip. Sip by sip. Maxim swigs alcohol as he watches the surroundings, focused mainly on the ladies and longing for companionship. Irina is looking pretty today. Ooh. The loner's secrets. Maxim is lonely. As we all are from time to time, he tries to drown his feelings in alcohol. The effects is the opposite of his intentions. Attention is drawn by Sophia Scanlan's friend, Irina. Wow, that is a secret. I mean, it's not her secret, it's his secret, but hey. Decorative vase stands on the piano. There are no flowers in it. The vase reflects strong emotions bubbling up in Sergei. Jealousy mixed with fear. Jealousy directed at me as he considers me his rival. Fear that Sophia will ignore him when I'm around. I can tell Sophia that, and then I should ask, does he have reason to fear? Which I don't think I care about, but anyway, they admire her secrets. Sergei can't stop thinking about Sophia. He cares about her so much he's willing to do anything for him. I think he's obsessed about her so much, not cares about her. He can't understand why Sophia doesn't reciprocate his feelings, which frustrates him. He considers me a rival admirer. Well, I've already beaten him once. I sure hope I don't need to beat him again. And here we have a decorative sofa, a very fancy decorative sofa. She sat on the sofa, watching the crowd, usually flirtatious and playful. She felt an overwhelming emptiness at that moment. It was something new for her, a feeling of loneliness, a need to belong. It only lasted for a moment. Then she grinned and continued the same old charade. That's your trace. Aha, over here. Flowers? Plucked leaves. Someone was nervously plucking palm leaves. Irina wound leaves around her fingers with abandon, or plucked them discreetly, immersed in thought. Sophia, Gerard, and Maxim. She might walk up to him, but no, she won't. Hesitant, she eventually failed to make a move. The conclusion we draw from this is a friend's secrets. Hesitancy prevents Irina from making a decision. She feels torn. She would like to indulge herself and spend some time with Maxim, but she cannot make a move. Thus she's in limbo, going over all possible scenarios in her head. So there's still more to be found out. Is it found out in here? In the bathroom? Over here? No? Alright, okay, fine. If I go over here, then okay, you are telling me to come back to you and talk to you now. Alright. So I have found out more. You don't have anything to say about either of any of the companions, do you?
A word.
Are you having fun?
I'm going.
I'm going.
Same conversation again. And just to be thorough. Any secrets out here? I'm not going to go downstairs and look. Nope, alright, fine. Hello, I will tell you things.
They are getting impatient. What have you found out?
Many things. Oh, first of all, let's give you your fan back. It's great, but I want to hand it back to you.
En parlant de secrets, I found your fan.
Oh, and I was just thinking that I hadn't remembered where I'd left it.
Very interesting. The fan revealed to me that you dropped it on purpose.
Oh, you've got me. I was hoping the right person would find it. And here we are. It worked.
Oh, I was wondering where you'd gone off to.
You know Sergei, don't you?
We're already acquainted.
Indeed.
Mr. Shulsky and I have completed my extra difficult dirt together.
At your service.
Now, time for truth. Are you seeing anyone?
Ooh. Meaningful question. Sophia seems to be toying with me. She keeps boldly asking about my private matters, looking for strength in her impertinence. I only wonder if she's toying with Wictor Shulsky, the person, or the Thaumaturge. And the conclusions we can draw from this: Sophia Scallion, scheming of Scallion's daughter, has made her the elite's favourite. Our plots provide distraction and make up the content of keenly spread gossip. At the moment, I am the object of her games. She's teasing me to spite her father, who hates Thaumaturges. Or is it just a charade to mask her loneliness? Say your heart is already taken, or avoid answering. My heart is already taken? Is it? By whom? Who have I met who has taken my heart, or is it somebody else that I have not met who has done that? Am I in love with my Upier? I don't know. I'm going to avoid answering.
Maybe we should not reveal all our secrets to one another right away.
Mr. Shulsky, our time is up. Sophia and I must leave for the seance. Madame is waiting.
Thank you once more.
See you.
I also am going to the seance. You understand that, right?
Therefore, Veles chased Sophia Scowen and her floor here. She seemed like such an innocent girl, didn't she?
No.
Unless you count sending her admirer on a deadly trip to Africa.
Exactly.
It's no coincidence she focused on me. After all, old Scowen hates Thaumaturges. The little scamp. If I want to discern that little schemer's flaw, I'll have to join that sepulchral table. Either her scheming or her jealous knight in shining armor will help me identify her flaw. I hope her father doesn't find out.
I'm certain that it won't be, the talk of the town or anything. After the game of Truth or Dare, something flickered around Sophia's scallion floor, induced by scheming. It fits. After all, Sophia has a fondness for high society and playing games. The conclusion drawn is the saluator at the Imperial Hotel. Veles, the inciter, is lured by the flaw of the schemer Sophia Scallion. In order to capture him, I have to play by the rules here, which means exposing Sophia to some stirring experience. I sense that a scandal is inevitable. Oh ho ho. Anything else? Did anything pop up because of that? No, doesn't look like it. I'm not going to go and check the bathroom. Ah, can I go through the door? There we go. I am going to sit at the table. Spirit is restless. The energy is disrupted, and the table is sat at.
Is this seat free?
The energy is dissipating. Ladies and gentlemen, I am losing contact with his souls.
Well, it was the souls that chose me after all.
It's true. The gentleman has a card.
I mean, I don't know. I don't just carry around a pack of tarot cards in my pocket for
Your
situations like
face.
this, obviously.
Is everything all right, my child?
I mean, a child came over and gave it to me, so I don't know. Maybe it wasn't part of it, and the child was stirring.
Let us allow our minds to liberate themselves from our bodies toward the edges of the world as you know it.
Are you thinking of someone exceptional whom you wish to summon?
Smell would say nothing. Reply thinking of someone in particular. Yes, I'm thinking of someone in
That's
particular.
exactly the sort of person I had in mind.
Oh, is it a long-lost love?
Rather a future delightful acquaintance.
Okay, so we're pushing it in that direction.
Leave
Sure.
her alone.
Sergei, this has nothing to do with you.
Ow!
Dear
Ow.
guests, I implore you, the souls.
Real Sergei's devotion. With mind of one, will irritate Sergei. Ooh. Let's
Your
reveal it.
devotion goes unnoticed, and you know full well why that is.
Ooh, we drew a circle on there
I do.
rather than...
I am your father's choice, not yours, aren't I?
Quiet, please.
Well, this will make your companions happy. Making fools of people, heaven forbid.
Sit down.
Does a woman not have a right to choose their own partner?
My poor heart.
Focus on someone you want to make contact with.
Tell her to summon the soul of Slackish. Oh. Ooh. Yes. Make contact with the person who died because of Sophia sending him on an impossible task. Yes, absolutely.
There is one soul I'd like to summon.
Whom do you mean?
Teofil Skalski. Does
Skalski.
that name mean anything to you? The poor man drowned on the way to Africa, didn't he?
No, it wasn't like that. I didn't know he would be killed.
So you know that Sophia's father chose Teofil. So that her scheming sent him to his doom. I mean, if I am looking to push out a flaw and expose it, I mean, is this just going to get her to run from the room? Meh.
Are you planning a similar fate for Sergei? All this just to get under your father's skin?
So what if it was? Do you know what it's like to live in the shadow of a cold, absent father?
Yeah, very much so in this
Rings
case.
a bell.
Is it such a sin to want to be loved?
The powers you and your kind have are terrifying.
That's why people hate you! That's why my father is cracking down on you!
All that matters is I have what I wanted.
Don't
Wow.
you dare!
Madame Samara will remember this. Oh well.
You were supposed to stay away. I was supposed to leave here with Veles. All that work for nothing.
I want to hear you out. I mean, I don't think I'm giving up on taking
Tell
away
me,
the
what
snake.
don't I understand?
Do you know who she is? Who her father is?
Say you'll do Sophia if I keep listening. I mean, I don't want to be prideful. I
You're
want to know.
right. Sophia Scowan was meant to have her flaw removed, discreetly. But I suppose it's too late for that, isn't it?
Resolve to hand Villas over to her. Find out if she was hired to do this. Don't say anything. Find out if you were...
Someone hired you to remove the flaw from Sophia. Who?
The father?
Take a guess. Anyway, it doesn't matter now.
Resolve to hand her over. Don't say anything. No, don't say anything. I really want that. I don't want to piss you off, but I do want to be able to increase my mind so that I can go and solve the murders.
It's also too late to stay silent. What's done can't be undone. Sophia Scowan is now the center of the scandal.
I have this under control. I know how to give Sophia's story a happy ending.
Do you?
I hope we don't all come to regret it.
Richard's just redeemed loud noises.
Oh, and here we have the snake. I mean, those aren't particularly loud noises. But... That's not even really snake-like. Hey. It's not really a snake. Look at it. I don't want to improve my thaumaturgy. Let's just start a fight. Neither of you have got... Oh, you have. Technically, yeah. I think Maxim, Shadow, Sergei, Shadow. What other loud noises can I do from this? Oh, nope, I didn't want that. I wanted that over here. Let's see. Nope, I want over there, and I want you. Oh, it is you. Okay. Well, then disable his, whatever it is. No. Oh, wait. Are you... I haven't given you an order. Right, now I have orders to give you, but I didn't give you an order. I don't know why you went over there. So that's going to take 2 rounds. That would also take 2 rounds. Inflicts damage and heals. So I want you to reduce your focus, and it will get rid of the trait as well. What's your thing? Reduces damage taken by 40%, so you're basically only going to take 1. So I might as well reduce your focus. And then you over here, and then I'm going to take something is going to happen from our person at the top, and I don't know what. Alright, let's remove your focus as well. That's only going to get rid of 1 focus because you are not in the suffering state. Or I could inflict suffering on you. We'll inflict suffering on you right now. I mean, I don't need to reduce your focus by 2. That's pointless. But now I can punch you. Oh! You are boosting people. Alright, what have you done? What has he got now? Lottery gives a 50% chance of dealing double damage. Ooh. That one. Agony, this will cast on the state. Oh, 2 times, and it will get cast on somebody else. Sure, let's do that. And then you inflict some suffering over here. So everybody will have some suffering. And then you consume it all next turn to do loads of damage. You've got 2, which I assume means you've got the 3rd one, so you should now have 3 lots of suffering on you. No, you got 2 lots of suffering. Alright, okay. That's going to do 16, which is going to be enough, because you're going to take that anyway, so Oh, you're both going to go down. Because I can't not. I guess I could do a diversion on you and reduce your focus instead. Yeah, because that will set up for the next round of loads of stuff, I guess. Ow. Oh, I took some. Oh, I'm bleeding now, am I? That's not great. You go down. I will. Well, let's restore my focus. Restore my focus by 3 and inflict suffering on you. Why not? Ow! Oh, you didn't go down? I thought you were going to die due to the suffering. No, you did. Excellent. And now you're going to summon up more people. And who have we got this time? Tearfield's Shadow? You're dead and not even here. Sophia's Shadow. Ooh. And Father's Shadow. Alright, well. And you need Bukovac as well? Alright. Alright, let's issue you an order with... Oh no, it's with you. This skill disables an enemy trait. Cast Suffering. Or Doom, that's very slow. No, alright, let's make you suffer. You are not suffering, but I could inflict suffering upon you again. Cast a state on under somebody else. So yeah, alright, let's get as much suffering out there as we can. Your trait is disabled. You have suffering times 3 on you, that's cool. You are now boosted, you are now going to attack me. You're not, alright. So you're going to do... No. You're going to do 16 damage. Do it on this guy over here, because then you will do 16 and the thing will take them out. I know that's going to take 2 rounds, but that'll be fine. Now you are doing something. Let's take a 50% chance to... Yeah. Let's take a 50% chance to stop your action. Yes, your action went away. That's great. Ow! Oh, you're only going to take 8 damage now, aren't you? Right, you're not suffering, but you can... Yeah, I'll cast Perfectionism on myself. All these things. Wait, did you not do any damage? So you're gonna die. Let's change, yeah. I can reduce your focus a lot. And reduce focus protects you from states being inflicted. I'm going to get a bloody status on me. I think perhaps I should heal myself from the status. Where is it? That one reduces focus, removes all negative states from me. Yeah, even if I get... Oh, wow. I didn't realise both of you were going to do that. Oh, okay, well you're definitely dead next turn. I only have 5 health. Well, you best heal me. Restore your health by 20. Cool. I'll take that, thank you. And then... increase damage an additional 100% if the enemy is in the suffering state, which they're not. You know, 12 is not... 50% chance of getting the action to go away. Alright, yeah, let's do that. There you go. Oh, I'm gonna get... No, you got knocked down. Alright, you're still not in the suffering state. Yeah, alright. Because you're gonna do that and I'm gonna get healed. Excellent. And then I get to punch you out. And then we're done anyway. Ugh.
Just
problems.
wait until
I have the floor scheming.
Rasputin sees you. Then you'll stop fighting me.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can
Catch
see,
Velas,
this
the
evening
Salutors
the
lured
souls
into
were
the Imperial Hotel.
particularly
A snake in the
restless.
hand.
Sophia?
Did you enjoy the show? My best so far. So, I suppose now is the time to applaud.
And you, sir, what can you tell us?
As that was a decision to grant Sophia peace, admit to everyone it's your fault, say it's because of Sophia's flaw. No, I'm going to grant her peace.
Let it sink in that you're free. Finally.
As I
Neither
rub my
your
book.
father nor your environment define you.
Everyone heard those atrocious words from my lips. I can't undo that.
And true.
But you're
But
right.
now everybody knows
You've
what
freed
you
me.
are and how you can be. Don't say anything. Say your father was also difficult. Nah, my father, he was also a horrible person. You can grow up to be just like me, exposing people for their horrible, horrible flaws.
I
Sound
know
good?
what it means to live in the shadow of a father, but that's all behind me now.
What did you do?
I found my own way of living. I was living outside of his shadow even before he died.
I met someone who helped me undo the mistakes I made because of my father.
It sounds like that was someone very dear to you.
What's going on here? The guests are complaining, and with good cause, I see.
For what?
We're terminating this disaster.
You don't get to do
Farewell,
anything
Dr.
unless you own this hotel.
See you.
This is
No,
Madame
I
Svetlana's
don't think
apartment.
Will the gentleman with a book be leaving peacefully, or should we show him out?
Yeah, I don't want to push it any further.
No
Even
need.
though I
I
might get
can
some
make it to the
XP from
door.
that.
Madame, honored guests.
Wictor, don't scare me like that.
Countess Lemon.
Mr. Shulsky, are you alright?
I think it's time for us to go.
I'll snug us a carriage.
You'll have a hard time at this hour. I'll drop you off.
Do you have a carriage already
See,
then?
You can always
Amazing.
count on Mr. Konieczkin.
Wictor. Thank you. That's very polite.
I love it when dress physics goes weird and it all sticks out at different angles or right in front of them so it looks like an invisible dog is pulling them along or something is hiding under there.
Thank you for an interesting evening.
No, I'm going to apologise.
I'm sorry it all turned out like this.
That's not an apology. Good night.
Ligia. Good night.
I guess I'm going to Rasputin, or am I not? Capture untamed Salutors won't obey your orders. Go to Rasputin to tame them. Reception weakened. Yeah. Oh. Why are you Oh, I thought you were leading me to that. But now? No, I've still only got 2 outfits. Alright, yep, we're going to go straight there and... My perception is weakened, which means I cannot see anything. But maybe, or, I mean, it doesn't mean I can't see anything. I just wondered if maybe... No, I can't see anything about Svetlana in there. Maybe in his study? No. Alright, down we go then to find Rasputin.
I'm about to go deaf.
Are you? Because of that? Alright, well, sure.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Wictor?
Ronan. Yeah, sure, why not?
Speaking.
Wictor, Uncle Sasha here.
Hello.
How are you? Have you visited your old stomping ground yet?
Yeah, I'll tell you what you are. What's going on?
I've rediscovered some things like a comfortable bed. The city has changed a lot, as have we all.
But I got to go to the,
The most
good old
important
pastry
thing to
place.
me right
That was
now
yummy.
is retrieving my father's grimoire.
Your grimoire. I wish you luck, boy.
I'm going to ask him how he is.
Yes, I'm fine, thank you. And how are you, Uncle?
He said with
I
red
wanted
eyes
it.
and sweat all over his brow.
I need your help, boy. It's a very delicate matter. Are you able to find a moment for your uncle?
Yes.
All right. So where should we meet?
Remember where I took you kids for donuts?
I do.
Let's meet there. Maybe we can reminisce about the old days. Better days. See you then, Victor. Thank you.
Yeah, but I got to go to Rasputin first of all. You've received a quest, the price of friendship. Let's have a quick look at our quests. I think these ones are all still here, even though, you know, this quest is limited. Alright. I don't exactly know what that means. Ah. Perception weakened. Because I have another saluator. Yes, I want to travel there. I want to see what our man Rasputin has to say. Oh, hello. Oh, you're the cemetery merchant. Yeah, okay. Don't care about you. You were selling steaks. And not with garlic in them. Oh. Last note to buy. Jack on this fresh flowers pomade. To do, choose polish. Proclote clean. I assume it said polish, not Polish. Last note, a crumpled and stained piece of paper. Jakar West, 5th this month. Envious thoughts accompanied him on the entire time he spent running errands, nesting in his head like mice, gnawing at his well-being. Why are some people born into apartments and others into village huts? I thought they said village hurts. I thought I didn't understand. The reason I didn't understand is because I didn't read it correctly.
Yes,
which
sir.
makes sense.
Please let me in. It's urgent.
You can't just turn up like this. What will I tell Sir and Madam?
The same thing you told him
Fear
before.
not. I'm here for Rasputin.
I can sense he's in the drawing room.
Alright, is there anything more in here? We got some things before. The old fart can't even hold his stool till he gets to the bathroom. Alright, okay. Thanks for telling me. Won't be long before I'm lying there. I mean, are you looking... Oh, you were looking at the urns. Right. Hello, you want to say something? It's not polite to stare. I know. I wasn't... Well, I guess I kind of was staring. Hello, Rasputin. Tell me things.
It's good to see you. Although, I think I can already see what you need. Let's not waste time. How about that?
I've captured four saluators now. And talk to him for a moment.
I look worse than I feel.
So then, what brings you here?
That's what, I mean, we've already done those things, so I don't care. So just tell me about hypnosis.
I wanted to ask you for another session.
Let me share something about your pace in hunting for salutors. Aren't you losing yourself too much in it? Again?
Maybe. But what do you
Is
mean?
there something you want to tell me? Do you not want to help me anymore?
Nonsense. You can always count on me. I'm just worried.
Rasputin
Close
will
your
remember
eyes
this.
and focus on my words. Concentrate on my voice. Relax and focus within yourself. Follow my voice inside yourself. Do you see him? He's remarkable.
I mean, I'm surprised you can see him. This is not hypnosis. Hey.
I can't tame him.
You can, and you will. Look, he's afraid of you. Calm your heartbeat. It will scare him off. Calm yourself.
Taming a Salutor or Vowels. We'll have a look and see what you say about Vowels in a little bit.
You look better. You slept a long time.
Yes, it feels that way. What year is it?
Still 1905.
So we're going to have the
Yet
same
time
thing
flows
every time
on
we do this, are we?
inexorably.
Alright, okay. Did you have a vision?
Have you seen the future again?
I don't know if it's the future. It could just be some symbols I don't know how to interpret. Heavy clouds drifting over battlefields, reaping a deadly harvest, and these faceless beings walking among strangely contorted bodies, and the ship, unsinkable, yet it went down with thousands on board. I feel as though I could have stopped it.
I don't want to know if you were watching me while I was sleeping. And I have been studiously avoiding making that sort of reference for Rasputin here.
I think I shouldn't abuse the
Not that it hasn't occurred to me on several occasions.
That distressed woman you mentioned.
You in the chat.
Svetlana.
I see you.
You know,
getting down
I
with your
saw
funky
her in my
selves.
vision. That surly maid brought me the gossip about her that was going around town. This Svetlana is causing herself trouble.
I don't remember a conversation about Svetlana.
I don't remember talking to you about Svetlana.
Maybe that's an effect of our treatments. I hope everything comes back to you.
Yeah.
What was this gossip, may I ask?
Nothing that would sully her in your eyes. She intrigued me. I'd like to meet her. And you know, I think she needs help.
Help? What do you want me to do?
Bring her to me. I won't keep you. Until next time.
Well, that's not good. To dust you shall return, and we've completed Taming the Darkness. I'm not going to go and get Svetlana immediately. But out we go, back into the city. Alright, well, let's have a look and see what we've got with our Thaumaturge. Here we are, here's our Vowels. We can do Venomous Smile, inflicting damage, and 50% chance of interrupting the enemy's planned actions. I don't know if that's fast or slow, though. Slippery Bet inflicts damage and restores 10 of your health points. Has a 50% chance to triple that amount. Each subsequent action that restores health points will restore less of it. Good Luck Kiss, which will do 15 damage. Inflicts damage, gives a 50% chance that damage will be tripled. Well, you are lucky, aren't you? And Lucky Turn inflicts damage, launches an attack on a random enemy as well. Between 15 and 75 damage. I mean, that will get rid of anybody that I have seen before. That's got to be the slowest of the slow. And how do you look? Well, look at you there. Swinging around and being all serpenty. And yeah, okay, so you've got gold on your scales, that's what that is. Not mirror as I thought before. I thought you were reflecting people's own desires back at them, but no. You're just all about the wealth, aren't you? Cool. And we've got the new floor. Scheming. Belongs to Sophia Scallion, or belonged to. Now it is my floor. Without it, the girl will find respite from the scandals. That is my hope. Vowels follows this floor. And word has been increased. Which means, yes, I've got 7 points I can spend over here and immediately max out this tree. Well, not quite. But hey, we will have... Oh, a distraction which just flat out reduces 2 focus. Yes, please. And that is... Oh, that is... Right, this one. So reduce focus if they're suffering. Reduce focus, and I can have another 2 on there. Restore health. Increase damage. Increase damage going to that person. The Salutor's next action will be 1 round faster. That is intriguing. I'll put that one in for the moment. Lowers taking damage every attack by 4. Reduces inflicted damage. Increase the damage of the Salutor's next attack. 60% chance of dealing double damage. I mean, I would quite like to increase the damage of the Salutor's next attack by 50% and then do the 75 damage. That would be fun. Powerful Mind makes you lose focus instead of damage. Now, I'm okay with making the Salutor's next action be 1 faster. So that's the second step along the path. So I make them lose focus, and then make them lose 2 focus, and speed up my Salutor's action. Okay, that's interesting. I'm going to have a look and see if there's anything I want better in Diversion quickly, which is only a 1. Increase the next damage of the Salutor's attack. That might be interesting. Because then that's an all Salutor thing there then. Yeah, alright, let's try that one. I wonder if Thief of Thought works. Oh. Where are you? There. I wonder if I could use Thief of Thought. Like, reduce focus by an additional 1 point if the enemy is in the suffering state. So I could put it on Old Wound. And so they would receive suffering, and then they would receive Thief of Thought, which would reduce their focus by 1. I wonder if that's how that works. I'm not going to find out, but hey, I wonder if that is how it works. Alright, so now we will have accidental damage and 50% chance of additionally lowering the target's focus by 2. Interesting. And Dimension Force Word, so now we can develop it. And then we have Word of 4. Perfect Planning speeds up your next action by 1 round. Increase my focus by 1. I'm looking to, there we go, increase my word by 1. Doubles the inflicted damage or lowered focus if your focus is less than 6. If my focus is less than 6. Increases the dimension, okay. And now I'm out of points. But my focus is... I don't know how much my focus is. I can't see. If only I could tell. But now we have double the focus if your focus is 6 or less. No thanks. Just speeds your next round by 1. Your next action by 1 round. So that means that anything that was 2 rounds will be 1 round. Because I don't think you could make it a 1 round be 0 rounds. That doesn't make sense. There's the initial chance of lowering the target's focus by 2. Skill cost is... Do I want a 50% chance of lowering their focus? No, I don't think I do. Increases damage by an additional 100% if they're suffering. Those are planned attacks though. Interrupts them if they're suffering. And that gives them a concussion and then... Nah, I'm good with what I got. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to run around the city just clicking randomly for the moment, because I need to find stuff about an artist, I believe it was. So I want to see if I can find any artist-related things here. I suppose you got anything new to say?
Anything caught your eye, sir?
Start talking. Notice the rest of his goods. No, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
You've had all of those already.
They have no...
Yeah, you're anemic. We know that. Alright, we'll go into the... Aha! There is something. There's something over here now. On the bench. Note from a sermon. The predatory culture of the West is already digging its claws into our beating heart of our nation, the Church. How many of us are choosing to visit the tabernacles of entertainment instead of worship? Even once serious institutions are turning into a circus. I am thinking, for example, of the event that has taken place on Thursday in a building that has always hosted only respectable people of science. And now, at a time that exactly coincides with a rosary service in our church, they're planning to put a moving picture show, a hollow clown act designed to divert our thoughts from work, family, and religion.
Well, well.
There we go. Notes from a sermon. Handwritten notes. A moving picture demonstration will hold on Thursday, much to the priest's horror. Now I can draw the conclusion. Live photography demonstration on Thursday evening. Krasimir Polowski and his Pleograph will appear at the headquarters of the Technicians Association at 5/9 Prasazowski Street. We're given an opportunity to see a demonstration of live photography. Excellent. I would love to go and see that. Yes, and I still haven't found inspirations for the tailors. There we go. Go to the live demonstration. And we still need to find out how to listen to the tales about Warsaw. Which might be around here. Wait, I presume... Oh, you're not taking me to a carriage. Okay. Alright. Well, let's keep going around. See if we can find anything that is exciting. Find more inspirations. Alright, let's wander into the cemetery. You got any inspirations for me in here? Are we going to be inspired by the dead? I'm surprised I wasn't inspired at the party to see things. Hello? No. I can go into the mausoleum and have a look. Hello? Were you buried with the book? Was it there and I just didn't know it? No? Alright, okay. Well, you've disappeared now, Mr. Gravekeeper. Or maybe you're not there at this time period. I'm not certain. No, nothing here? Oh, well, I will keep clicking. Oh, there's something over there. Aha, what could we find over there? Let's find out. Yeah. What's this? Lily petals, withering white petals. The last lilies from the garden, picked with the intention of bringing her joy, fell on the cobblestones when he saw her walking arm in arm with another man. Symbol of purity has been tainted with black ink. May she regret her decision. Alright. I don't know whose observation that is. Oh, what's going on, but alright. And that's certainly an observation. I guess it's apartment 5 of 9 Prasazowski Street. I guess that's what that means, 5/9. I've just never seen it written that way before. Because this is 7, isn't it? So, yeah, okay. This is 7. I can't see numbers on them, however. Please excuse me. Alright, I'll excuse you. And here we have number 9. Moving pictures. I wonder if they'll ever completely replace traditional photographs. Maybe. There we go. Got some experience. Excellent. I'm not going to the Imperial Hotel. That is not where we're going. We're not going to go and get Svetlana right now. We are going to... I mean, I still need to find out about Warsaw, but we're going to go and try and have the investigation reopened. Because I think... Well, I don't know. Are things now... Can I now look at them in the place? Maybe. And if I go to... Oh, it locks up. Oh, a new thing.
Nothing can be kept secret from me.
Lipstick. Metal case with a carmine colour. Fell out of a carriage window. Well, maybe she shouldn't have fixed her makeup while she was drunk. Passionate words have settled on the lid, pleading for her to go with him. Promises that she will become famous as a dancer in the new world, and that everyone would envy her. Conclusion. Off-white. People's envy is boundless, so why should anyone care about it? The fleur-de-lis pattern is a bold move. Jacquard vest will dazzle everyone, and the ruby red will be the talk of the town. You want fashion? Don't know the virtue of modesty. Let them be envious. Is that a new... Have I just found a... Yeah, find Taylor's inspiration. Have I just found something? Are there multiple things to find inspiration for? I mean, that would make sense. It's nighttime now. Why is it nighttime now? Is that because I went to the place and did the thing? No, this is the place with my home in it, right? Or is time just moving on and I'm just not noticing it? I really need to pay more attention to why time moves on. Does it move on because I do lots of clicks? What are you? Reading a thing? Sorry from the Daily Courier. Dark shadow has been cast on the Imperial Hotel, one of the most exquisite establishments of this kind in the pride of Warsaw. Night of September 8th, a loud party was held there. Young people would revel long into the night, as other hotel guests confirm. The merrymaking was cut short by a tragic event early in the morning. One of the attendees, Ludwig Krajewski, fell off the balcony and was killed outright. Really? The police have called him. The police was called immediately. The police were called immediately and declared it an unfortunate accident. The investigation was led by the investigation judge Alexander Voronin. Oh, maybe this is why we're going to see him. The deceased was known to be friends with the judge's son, Pietro, who was also present at the tragic party. There are justified concerns that the investigation might not have been impartial and that young Voronin might have enjoyed leniency on his father's part. In times like this, it's hard to argue with those who deplore the corruption of today's youth. Oh, well, that was certainly an interesting thing. Yes, no, this is not my home. My home should be... Oh, what? Ah, another. Postcard from Lodz. Greetings to my beloved Vavel, Auntie Helena. Card with a view of the textile mills in Lodz. Lodosi? I don't know. The greetings are on postcards covered by layers of longing. A memory of a gift that came with the postcard gilds the letter. A piece of wool from the Lodzi mill reminds him of the warm-hearted aunt that they had to leave there. Anybody else? No. See, that's my home, and I thought the tailor's was around here. Is it not? I was going to drop in and see you, Taylor. I tell you what, I can look at a map. Point of interest. Taylor's. And it didn't say it was locked. And look, there's red. Oh, what have we got here? Empty tube, an empty tube of purple bait. The petals of the mallows tremble in the wind. Looks like her lips trembled during their first kiss that hot summer. Violet dripped with sunshine and her heart filled with sweetness. The memory of that moment awakens every time she colours the canvas with violet. Wow. That certainly sounds like passions. Daily Courier, Dark Shadows caught the Imperial, blah 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 blah. We get more experience from the same story, which really I don't think should be a thing, but hey, what do I know? You are the tailors. Hey there, I don't know if I actually have something for you. I hope I do.
Mr. Shulsky, come in. What's new?
I don't know. Something continues to elude us. Alright, okay.
I won't bother
I need
you.
more
right.
inspiration. Anything in here? Anything? No. Alright, off to the murders. To have the investigation reopened, he said, going this way. Oh. Oh.
That wasn't too hard.
Geometry handbook. A worn book with tear marks on the cover. It's a good thing geometry exists, an ideal that bitter words can't destroy. Although his parents are clipping his wings, he believes he will be a great mathematician one day, and find his safe haven among perfect rhombuses, soothing circles, and friendly trapezoids. A dream within a dream, longing for dreams, daydreaming, wishing for what is out of reach. Followed, dyed with synthetic mauve will enliven the silhouette. Black wool pants, a laid glass, and a diamond patterned vest will provide some contrast. New era is coming. Man no longer needs to dress modestly. Is that? Did I do that? Did I find a thing? Am I going to run back to the tailor now? Because I mean that was talking about tailor inspirations, right? That was definitely talking about that sort of thing. Or do I need to find like 3 different outfits? Or 3 different parts, like a top, a bottom, and a hat, or something? Let me look there. Oh, I still only got the 2. Is something going to continue to elude me?
Mr. Shulsky, come in. What's new?
What is it? No, something continues to elude me.
I won't bother you.
Even though I have found things.
All right.
I don't know. I mean, I could have looked at the words. I could have looked at the quest screen, but nah, where's the fun in that? Have you got anything for me? No. All right, let's get in a carriage and go over here and solve the murder. Maybe. The river giveth and the river taketh away, as the locals say. Yet nobody seems to be able to read these things before they get off the loading screen quite so quickly. Anybody want to have a sparkly thing? Photograph. It depicts a young man posing in a studio. Words full of disbelief seeped into the surface of the paper. She saw him after he'd gone to the barber. Is it really you? Without the beard, it's like you're a different person. Alright. That's good to know. They look like different people when you have your beard shaved off. I mean, you know that. Oh, I can't go up there. I thought, no, I can go up there and have a look over here and see if there's anything, but no. Yeah, I'm taking the long way. Not really tend to see refined like young gentlemen like yourself around here. I've talked to you already, haven't I?
A friend of Piotrus's. You can ask. Just be discreet.
Yep.
I'll let you get back to work. Goodbye.
I was going to say, I don't think I have anything to ask you right now. Now, these 2 things that were over here... Oh, read. Have I read that one already? Pawn shop, yeah. I've read that one already. And been in the pawn shop. Ah! Come on! Yep. And this is where there was things which required mind. Can I unlock it now? I can examine them now! Yeah! Police hat, crumpled and tossed in the mud. Maybe it can be washed. Cursing, he angrily sent the symbol of his work where it belonged. alone against everyone. What's the point in trying? Someone without ambition and without conscience will always come along and find a heartless and give a heartless order. Do things faster, to do more, but never to do better. And here we have broken bottles, a floor covered in broken glass. A throwing competition without a target. In addition to the bottles, he also threw words full of resignation and bitterness. They were joined in their flight by a sense of duty, satisfaction of a job well done, the last shred of heart he once had for the job. Doesn't want to lose it, but can he manage to hold on to it? No, Commissioner Pelvin, or Plevin. He's got a dying flame. It's not too late to convince Pelvin. He doesn't believe Pelvin. Doesn't believe Kajetan. Doesn't believe the artist is guilty and would like to find the true killer. The fight is still smouldering in him. Just need to rekindle the flame. Hello. Oh, and you're here because, yeah, I will manipulate you with my greedy snake.
Of all the joints in Povishla, you walk into this one again.
Yeah, I keep coming back here. Inspire Pelvin's will to fight. Do you want to see Kajan? Dwell on the subject of the last visit. Nope. Inspire your will to fight with word 5.
You won't give up that easy. Deep down, you're not that kind of man. Tilting at windmills has dimmed your investigator's instinct, but you won't give them the satisfaction.
I don't have the strength.
I do. Let's bring this case to a close. Let's find the real fisherman.
Yeah, let's go
You're
find
right.
him.
The dubber is innocent. I'm not going to fall in with a heartless system where all that matters is the quarterly performance. Come, I'll show you the body. It's still in the ice room, unless the pallbearer took it. I'll tell you the rest of the story.
Don't know what that extra hand gesture was for, but okay. Point out that he didn't believe in your spellcasting. No, I don't gonna piss him off now.
Wictor Szulski, Thaumaturge.
Antoni Igorevich Pelevin.
Lead the way.
I hope I don't regret it, Thaumaturge.
Some people are pronouncing it Thaumaturge, and some people are pronouncing it Thaumaturge. Primarily me. I don't know. Alright, let's go examine the body the body of the last victim. I assume you're leading me to the thing. Yeah, the thing is pointing at you. Find the murderer to be Kajetan from jail. I will do. I sure hope it's not the kid. Ah! Apologies, I have a parcel coming today which was dreadfully delivered yesterday and failed. I'll be right back. And we return. Sorry about that. Got my parcel satisfactorily. Otherwise I would have had to trek down to the thing. They try and deliver it 2 days. And then after that they go, nah! You have to come and pick it up yourself. Oh, there's things over here. Receipt. I confirm the purchase of 25 bales of denim material from Mavian Rouse Confectory on 8/8/1905 by Mr. John Winston. Signed, J. Matthews. I wonder if that's to do with building up more inspiration. We can have some jeans. Receipt for an order of fabrics from America. The word success, breakthrough, and lucrative business dance around it like review girls. Fabric, which is gaining popularity in America as clothing for workers, is also likely to catch on here. No one's heard of it yet. Visual Visionary can already see the headlines of the newspaper articles. Sorry, I'm coming. Oh no, that's wait. Oh no, wait, examine. I wouldn't venture overlooking the house of the fisherman's last victim. Word that has swept from cold 1,000 storms, and the scorching sun holds more than just sand in its cracks. There's a hateful thought in the grain. Someone was surprised the house and didn't sink with those fucking fish. It's the fisherman! Alright. Sorry, I got distracted by benches. Alright. Take a look and let's get out of here. First of all, pow! Anything in here? No, just you. Alright. Well, let's examine this body then.
There he is. Tadeusz Pielecha, a Powiśle man. Childless, 46 years old. He was a fisherman. Ну, Thaumaturge. За дело.
Last victim's body, cold, butchered, reeks of blood and fish. His name was Tadas, whatever they just said. There's a sign of a living fingerprint imprinted on the dead skin, frosted by rapid breathing. Someone has dragged the body towards the nightly ripple of the river. The trip was short, the effort passing, the satisfaction wild, the contempt boundless. It's the fisherman, but we don't know. Take a look at the pebbles, victim's belongings, fisherman's previous victims, find out if he had a family. Let's have a look at the pebbles first of all.
I presume it's his trademark.
Yes. He always puts pebbles in place of gouged out eyes.
I assume
ordinary river
you can't
pebbles,
trace
probably
yeah.
collected at the local wharf.
Exactly, ordinary river pebbles. All right, left by the fisherman in the victim's eye sockets. Pebble with dried blood on it is surrounded by echoes of obsessive thoughts. Observations. Although you would think it would be observations coming from eyes. Someone has shoved it into the empty eye socket, wondering why they hesitated so long. If it was so satisfying. Memories filled with pain fluttered in the head like fat moths. Alright. Let's have a look at the rest of the body
he
then.
has multiple wounds and bruises.
Did he fight back, or are they old?
He was tortured before he died.
Alright.
But the immediate cause of death was a strong hit to the back of the head. Stunned like a fish. It's a joke.
Yeah. Right, where's his personal belongings? Did he
personal
have anything?
Items? Something could have been imprinted on them. His emotions, thoughts, anything.
All he had was his wedding ring. But we gave it back to the widow because she was crying that she wanted to have a memento of her husband.
We should ask her to show this wedding ring to us. Where can I find the widow?
She lives in a house on the corner, between the marketplace and Yaja's brothel.
Okay, can do. What about the previous victims?
Pielecha wasn't the fisherman's first victim. What about the others?
There was another fisher, a porter, a traveling saleswoman, but this is our best clue.
Were other victims from around here as well?
Some spent all their lives in Powiśle. Others were passing through, and they were just unlucky.
Then it's certain the fisherman lives in the area and knows it well. Which means he probably also keeps his victims somewhere around here.
And then just drops them on the band?
Did he have a family?
We only know about the wife. They didn't seem to get along.
All right. The autopsy's over. When did Pielecha's wife report he was missing?
Something went on with your head
She
there.
admitted she was worried her husband had been gone for 3 days. She did take her time.
Maybe she was the one who killed him.
Why don't you talk to her? If you need me, I'll be at the moonshine.
Well, we can confess that the fisherman's victims lived in Paraski and were passing through. So the fisherman must be a local. Knows the area well. His hideout must be close. Still nothing here? Alright, and I can't talk to you. I have to go outside, interrogate the prostitutes, retrieve the wedding ring, and find the murderer and free them from jail. Free the artist from jail. Okay. I'll see you later at the moonshine. I assume you're meant to be the same person who was just inside. Cool, and now you're not here, and now I can come in here and interfere with the body in any way I see or feel fit. Alright, okay. Well, I think... Yeah, I know. Oh. I think there was something at the prostitute's bar. The piano, I seem to recall, had something going on there.
Not on my watch.
A lost brooch with a green eye. She fell to the ground again and the brooch fell from her collar. That's her favourite dress. Dyed with skewers green. That's bad for her. Maybe they're right. He's already 60 years old. He doesn't have much left, and after all, you have to die of something. Against the current. The new man doesn't look back and doesn't heed the prejudices of a bygone era. He proudly displays his smooth, shaved cheeks, chooses strong colours without regard to their dark connotations, and reaches for unusual fabrics. The new decade will belong to those who make fashion adjust to them and not the other way around. Well, that might be more for tailoring instincts. Get the full package. I don't want the full package. I do want to observe and examine the piano now. An old, barely working instrument. Thoughts of lost hopes in the mean city of Warsaw. Unstrung like instruments they settled on. Suddenly, they vanish completely, replaced by violent memories as their owner senses the odious smell of fish in the air. Oh! He comes and plays in here, does he? Who does that? Aunt Jadzia?
Have you looked around? Any special requests?
Yeah, I'd like to know about who talked to her about
Tell me
business.
about this place.
I mean, I already know.
Yes.
I've done this one before, but Piotrek Justa? I don't remember
Does
that.
Piotrek Justa live here too?
That one always finds his way around. He's a nitwit. The girls like him and he likes them.
Oh,
as
he's a
long as he
kid.
knows his place, he can hang out here.
Where are his parents?
Who knows? He's a foundling.
Alright. Don't change the
Let's
subject.
change the subject.
I want to know about the piano.
Finally. Shall I find you a companion?
Apparently not.
Thank you. Maybe I'll
You know, it's alright.
return later.
You're blushing, precious. Well, goodbye then.
Alright, we'll go upstairs. Anything up here? No, these doors are locked. And alright, we'll go find all the other things we can. Can I talk to you? No. You have the ice house, and this is over here, right? This is... Yeah, it's you. You're the widow. Let me just have a quick look around. Can I have your wedding ring?
Yes.
Can I see your husband's wedding
Do
ring?
you have any valuables to sell? Like jewelry?
Can I see
What
your husband's
jewelry?
wedding ring?
Look at me. I had Pieleha's ring, but I sold it to a pawn shop.
Aha!
Money don't stink, you know. They didn't want anything else anyway.
And where is this pawn shop?
At
Down the
Brabant
road.
Street. But it's probably closed at this time.
Alright, goodbye.
I have to go now.
Goodbye.
What? Thank you. Alright, I'm just wandering over here so that I can see if there's there's nothing over there. Wait. You're telling me to wait? I'm going to interrogate everybody else. There we go, this one. Let's say there must be... Hello? I was going to say there will be people out and about right now. I don't want to frighten
Will
you.
you stop sneaking up on us?
I walked in the street. Hello. Tadeusz Pielecha.
Do you know Tadeusz Pielecha?
Poor
Tadeusz
guy.
Pielecha.
He was the one the fisherman got this time. You shouldn't say bad things about the dead.
But?
Pieleha came to visit us, our boaty house, the day before he died. He wouldn't pay, so... And Jadzia, the madam, had him thrown out.
Thank you. I will talk to her.
Oh, alright.
I've had it. Let's get out of here. I'm not going to stay here any longer, getting wet and tempting fate.
Let's go. Jadzia will get over it.
Jokes. Cool. Journal updated. Alright. Where's the, Hello? Do you have anything to say?
A friend of Piotrush's. You can ask. Just be discreet.
Ask
What
with the
about
victim.
Tadeusz Pielecha? Do you know anything about him?
What a miserable chap. No one could ever cheer him up. It must be really hard for his wife now. A friend of a friend saw him in a moonshine
Zoom.
often. A local joint.
I know where it is.
Anything else?
No, that's enough,
Thank
thank
you
you.
for being willing to talk to me. Goodbye.
Give my best to Piotruś.
We'll do when I see him again.
What are you up to? Bothering the lady? Nothing comes for free.
Escalate the conflict. Try to make the pimp calm down. Pay him. I don't want to be proud particularly. Let's try to
I was
calm him.
only asking the lady a few questions. I'll take my leave.
Over my dead body.
Sure.
Forget it.
We can do
this
that.
is nothing, really. Just idle chit-chat, that's all.
I'm supposed to step in if any fishermen or others can't bother you. So I am. Unless you want to be left alone. And you? Come here. Losing a few teeth will teach you not to waste a hooker's time.
I am trying to solve the murder so that they don't get that. Alright. We'll start the fight. Let's have a look at our... What have we got here? We got... Attack with a Vukovic in order to reduce... to get rid of the 80% damage reduction you've got there, he said, it was there, and the focus reduction attack with Veles. Well, I am interested in seeing how Veles does, so yes please. %50% chance of getting rid of your action. And that is very slow, that takes 3 rounds, okay. Well, that would definitely end you, okay. Sort of inflicts damage, restores. Okay, so let's do this. A venomous smile. Oh, they're both acting in the first round. Right, so let's see if I can also do a 50% chance of getting rid of you. It's only going to do 1 damage. Maybe I'm better off increasing the damage. Yeah. Trait disabled. Oh, you didn't lose your action. You're not going to lose your action. But I am now... Ow! Hit in the head. And shot. Alright, now I can count how much focus I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, okay, so having the 6 or less is really not going to help. And you, GS focus, and the Salutors next action will be 1 round faster. Sure. And then maybe I will make you suffer. Night for me, see you tomorrow for Tales. Yes, Tales of Monkey Island. Indeed. Cast suffering, if the enemy's health points is less than 50%, that's the additional state on a random enemy. Really? Well, that's not going to happen, but you are going to get 1 suffering. And I only want it to be 1 round and reduce and get rid of your trait. Right, or maybe I want to Vukovic. Remove all negative states. Nah. Let's get rid, make you suffer, so to speak. And now you're both gonna shoot me and do stuff. This isn't great. Alright, so now whatever order I ask will be 1 round faster. Except that doesn't appear to be the way it's working. Oh no! That is 1 round as well, yep. I wonder if I... 1 to speed, the Salutors next action will be 1 round faster. Yeah, cool. What about you up here? Reduce your focus, reduce your focus. Reduce your focus interrupts an enemy's planned action if the enemy is in suffering state. They're not. But you know, I'm gonna make you break down. Why not? You will have more full tones and remove all negative states from you and transfers them to an enemy. I don't have any negative states, but that's cool. And then I will focus you as well and increase the damage for the next attack. There we go. You lost. Hey, and now you're broken down and you won't do attacks. Which means I can now do concussions. You're suffering already. Sounds good. And what do you got over there? The resistance is permanently disabled. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one, that's why. You've got counterattack. The first attack on this target occurs a counterattack. Alright, okay. If you're broken down, tell you what, let's do a distraction on you. And we'll do a deceptive song on you. And any states being inflicted. Yeah? There we go. Oh, you're still acting even though you're broken down. Oh, I missed that. You're also broken down, right? So everybody's broken down, so we can use all of the fun things against you. So we'll do concussion against... Let's do concussion against you. And then see if blood debt goes off. And then over here, let's get some damaging action. Let's do lucky turn. An 89% chance of knocking you out. I'm glad it shows the percentages down the bottom there. Let's see how much damage you can deal. Eh? Lucky turn. Wow. 11 and 12. Only 24 twice. Okay? Ow, I've been hit. But I want to see suffering go off, so I think I can just press RT to not do anything? No. Then I guess I will just make you lose focus. And can I skip you? No, I can make you have lose focus though. And protect me against states. And then we want to see bloody debt go off, thank you. Ow. And then, you fall over for no reason. You got a point as well. Those people who were protecting you from the fishermen won't bother you anymore, lady. I have stopped them from beating me up and protecting you, and now they will protect you now continually. Yes, right? They will continue to protect you now that they're unconscious. You're at the pawn shop, right? Yeah, you're taking me to the bench to wait, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Alright. Well, I could go to the moonshine. Or I could go to the brothel. No, back to the brothel. To question the madame. Oh, I've gone up the wrong road. Should have just continued along this one. Ooh, oh, that's the ice house. Ooh, a thing that I didn't know about. It's the ice house. It's the place we've already been. Hello, I'm here to talk to you to something.
Have you looked around? Any special requests?
Yes, I request that you
tell me about this place.
Yes.
There we go. Mention the person this time.
I've heard Tadeusz Pielecha came here the day before he died.
You're not from around here, Precious, are you? What are you snooping around for?
I bet you girls don't say you're impassioned by... You get impassioned by touching dead people's items. Yeah. All lusty. No, I don't think so. Yeah, yeah, that's something she can believe.
I'm ashamed to say.
Precious, there's nothing to be ashamed of. Tell Auntie what's on your mind.
Nothing excites me more than touching things that have been touched by dead people.
We make our customers' dreams come true. But this will cost you.
Will you take a check? Simulate her. She had motive to kill him. Pay to enter the rooms. I don't particularly want to. I pay. It's not great, and this will probably come back to bite me on the arse at some point. But yeah,
I can
sure.
pay you. How much?
20 rubles. After all, it is an uncommon whim.
Fine. In fact, the establishments of Śródmieście aren't as expensive as my sister told me.
Go on. Upstairs with you. Just don't scare my girls.
I mean, given that I want to go around and touch dead people's things, I'm not really sure how I can not scare people, but alright. That door is open. Both of the doors are open. Let's go in this room first.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
That's not what the smell is, I'm sorry to tell you. Toppled table. Did someone throw it? The boy hid under the table just for giggles. He waited for her to come. When she came, he jumped out from under the table so suddenly that he caught the attention of Auntie Jadzia downstairs. The girl living here only laughed a long and sincere laugh. A joyful memory. 2 bottles. They used to contain cheap, locally brewed beer. The urchin brought her her favourite beer. She had a customer. Hell with it. This time she'll make an exception and send the John off. She'd rather be drinking warm flat beer than indulging the whims of Warsaw degenerates. Okay. And an ornate box. Its appearance stands out from the monotony of the threadbare room. Thought frolics around the box. Piotrek stole something for her again. But can you blame him? The boy is like a brother, unruly and careless. He's the only reason she still has smiles. This trace. This is the fisherman's trace. Clara's trace. Around the rooms, Clara's carefree and sincere affections for Piotrek beams from the items. I was almost touched. The boy does not realize that his auntie is the fisherman. I have to find her. Piotrek may be in danger. Oh! She's the fisherman. What do you want in here? Get lost? Okay, so there's no more traces in here to be found. Alright, okay. Let's go, go, go! Let's ask Clara.
Have you looked around?
Oh, let's ask about Clara here.
Any special requests?
I'm looking for one of the girls, Clara.
She left. She didn't say where. She's probably hanging around somewhere with that nitwit Yusta.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Dun 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 dun. Alright, let's go stop this. Stop them. Madness. The people who this is happening to. Alright, am I gonna wait until the morning? I mean, let's go to find you and say, hey, I know who it is. I'm hungry, so am I. I haven't had breakfast. Or no, I did have breakfast. Oh! The Gentleman March issue. Time for a breath of fresh air. Spring encourages change, which is why the March issue features the new ideal of male beauty. Clean, fresh shaven, perfectly cut dress, uncompromising colours, and carefully picked accessories. At the end of the issue, experts analyse working fabrics that become increasingly popular. Standard Fashion Company. Let's say standard, right? Yeah, it must be standard. It's the standard fashion. It's the standard company. Ah, this is fashion magazines. Excellent. Is this part of? Oh, there are all the sketches. There's everything that I can wear. All right. Okay. Horses in the sky. Fine. Tailor inspirations. I still have. Fashion is a constant flux that only most persistent follow. This out will allow me to fit in with a chic group. So, have I found something? I don't know. And... where's... okay, find the murderer. Oh, there it is. The price of friendship. That was the other one I was wondering about. Alright. Also want to have a quick look at Thaumaturge because I've got 2 points, so I can spend 2 points. Have I maxed out? Because I think... no, I haven't. That is the one that it is. I think it will get me this person, so I'll be able to push mind up again. But I'll wait and find out. Slows an enemy's planned action and increase the upgrade by and increased health by 2. Yeah, I'm okay with waiting for that. Right, going down here, right? Oh no, next one along. Because we're going to the moonshine. We've got to tell him, hey, we know who it is. It's Clara. We're going to find Clara. Clara's the person. Hey, you. No, Commissioner Pilwin. I mean, yes, you're right there.
Anything new?
Yeah. Mention the fish and... Yeah, find Pietro.
Have you seen my little sassy Powiśle boy?
No. Is he a part of the investigation?
Kind of.
Yes,
he's
you could
helping.
say so. He was supposed to find me. I know the fisherman's identity. It's Clara, one of Antiaja's prostitutes.
What? So what are we waiting for? Let's get her.
I'm looking for
I
her.
don't know where he is. I'll get back to you.
So what am I
I
supposed to...
don't know where he is. You've just
Fine,
told it's
I'll
her.
wait.
Alright, okay. And is that... Yes. Follow, yes. Trail to Moonshine. So do I need to go in here as well? Hello? Is this... There's stuff here to look at. Alright, okay. Cigarette burnt in ashtray, cigarette butt in the overfilled ashtray. Ash blends with thoughts. Powders and grey. Don't make no mistake. Stay calm and watch the victim patiently. She can hear her brother's voice in her head, scolding as ever. As always, you dumb oaf. You're good for nothing. Someone has driven it deep into the wall. The axe. When it appeared otherwise, the item still carries a good memory. A simple game of axe throwing made long evening conversations more pleasant for the companions who've known each other since childhood. Also words running down the handle. Fresh and sad. Grief for the one who will never again join them for a drink. Over here?
Just
I wasn't
no
looking at you.
please. What can I get you?
I wasn't looking at you. Hold on.
I'll be off now.
Good riddance.
I was trying to look at the bar. This thing right here on the bar. Thank you. Not talk, examine. Bartender's cloth. Threadbare piece of fabric to wipe glasses. Cloth that's different from dirt. Cloth that's stiff from dirt, even. Is marked by beer stains and remnants of conversation. Words of joy, words of pain, words, wishes of good fortune. Secrets. Only companions make life in this despicable place somewhat bearable. Now you.
Just no brawling, please. What can I get you?
Oh, something continues to elude us.
I know Tadeusz Pielecha liked to come here.
Wouldn't you rather have a drink? I don't feel like talking about Tadek.
Alright, not a word. The bartender doesn't want to talk about Tadek. I get it. I'm not from here, but maybe I can convince him somehow. Draw a conclusion. Conclusion is, at the Moonshine, every patron here is a regular. No wonder they don't want to talk to you. I sense deep sadness in the bartender, caused by the loss of one of his companions. I can take advantage of this and let him confide me about the fisherman's latest victims. Aha. Yeah. Reach for the bartender's grief and make him open up. Don't know that that's necessarily a bad thing or a good
You
thing.
miss him, so do
I'm
the others.
enchanting them.
You've known him for ages, and now the mere mention of his name tears a hole in your heart.
Tears.
Help me, and I will do him justice.
I get that maybe it's a different
Yeah,
language.
it's a damn shame.
It's not your first
If
language.
he went back
but
to his
still.
wife that night rather than here,
Nobody
I
else
guess
saw it?
he'd be still alive.
That means he spent his last night here?
Yeah, when he left, that was the last we ever saw him. It was pissing down that night, too. And a few days later, he was lying sprawled out on the river bank like a dead fish.
Hmm. Did you talk about anything?
Did you talk to him?
Tadek did more drinking than talking. He only complained that Yaja had him removed from the brothel. He didn't avail himself of it, and he wouldn't pay for nothing. Other than
Makes sense.
that, no. He was a man of few words.
Alright, who else was
I
here that
suppose
day?
you
Was
don't
Clara?
have many customers on rainy nights like that. Can you remember who else was here?
Just regulars. Same as today, some hookers come by at times. Today we've got one copper and one intrusive posh boy, which is unusual. I mean you.
Yes, I understood what you were talking about.
Did Pielecha leave alone?
Gienek, the steel worker, left with him, but he came back shortly after and passed out in the corner. Then a hooker went out, probably to work.
Do you remember
Could
which
it
one?
be?
Clara.
Yes.
She's the carrying one. She chumps around with that little shit Yusta.
I mean, we already
I'll be
knew
off
that.
now.
I'm just confirming
Good
things I've
riddance.
already known. So that's good, I guess. Into darkness. Pierre had left the moonshine, vowing not to return to his wife in the morning, who was already lying on the riverbank dead. 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 I mean, I would quite like to get the wedding ring. I don't know if I'm gonna fuck things up by having to wait. Let me in. I guess maybe waiting and dealing with all of this. Maybe there is a time limit. Maybe the kid will die.
Stupid question.
Alright, what else have you got to say this time?
About it's in the underworld.
Oh, that again. No, we've heard that already.
Right.
Thanks.
Let's wait until
morning.
So, let's kill some time.
I want the wedding ring. No, I want the wedding ring. I want to go in the shop, thank you.
What now?
Wedding ring? Wedding ring. Something continues to elude. Aww.
I'd like to see your jewelry.
Gems? Bangles? Spangles?
Wedding rings. Golden.
Uh-huh. Congratulations.
Preferably from a stiff. I know you've got one here.
Just show me the rings and I will look at them.
Need a ring like that for?
Magic? Turn the question, that's what he needs to know. Say again that you're getting married. Nah, I'm going to be prideful. Why do you need to
Why
know?
does a pawnbroker need to know things
I'm
like
going to feed to the floor of pride this
I
time.
do have one, but it's not for sale. It brings me luck.
Dead man Taladin. The pawnbroker is very happy that the ring previously belonged to the dead man. He believes that such a night will bring him good luck. And something continues to elude me. Start threatening him. I don't really want to threaten him.
No need.
Can you feel it?
Yeah, I was
the
gonna
smell
say,
of
there's
mystery.
probably stuff in here that I can find and read. The stone angel seems to have its eye on the entire room. The lone wing, while small and coarse, seems to spread across the shop, enveloping the owner in a sense of security. Anxiety gives way to clear comfort every time he sets his eye on the talisman. But it keeps all evil outside. So, if I thought that you had brought evil inside, that might get you something. Someone has secured it against breaking with an absurd pile of pillows. Pillows secure the decorative frame on a pristine surface. There's a scratch. An irrational fear of potential ill fortune distorts the poor wretch's reflection, showing a face deprived of breathers on. Alright. I don't want to get into the fight with everybody else. Have I now found a thing? No, something continues to elude me. Mention the ring again.
I really want that ring.
I said I wouldn't sell it.
No, okay. I just want to take a look.
Can I just take a look at it?
No looking.
Yeah, you devalue it with your eyes, you horrible person.
I'll be back.
No need.
I don't want to get into a fight with you, but I will if I have to. Is there anything else here? Doesn't look like it. No sparkles. Aha, here's a sparkle. It's a ladder. Toppled ladder. The tall ladder was knocked over by someone or something. Ladder splashed with paints and droplets of overwhelming fear. Someone was afraid to pass under its steps, as much as the child fears descending into a dark basement. Fear of terrible misfortune is soaked into the pine knots. Trace certain, pawn shop owner, and he has the conclusion of, touch wood, the pawnbroker is very superstitious. He fears almost everything and tries to secure himself from any danger. I mean, I knew that after one item. Okay, I needed all of them to draw this conclusion. And from any danger, even the most unlikely. If he could be convinced that the dead man's ring is not something he would like to possess, well, in we go then. Aha! Pierre.
What now?
Heart 5, reach out with superstitious nature and let fear overcome him. I mean, I could have just used ordinary words without magic as well.
You can feel evil energy creep out from every corner surrounding you. You're afraid you might be hexed. You don't realize you bring bad luck on yourself.
How so?
Don't you know dead people's things, especially personal items, attract restless souls?
I mean, I don't even know why you would think that they would be good items to have. I don't understand that. Why you thought it would bring you good luck.
It's strangely cold here.
Take this cursed ring away from me. I don't want it.
Thank you.
I'll happily rid you of this potential curse.
Alright. And now we have the victim's wedding ring. The victim's wedding ring. It belongs to the same person we knew it belonged to. What rumbling clatter. Eerie tremolo. Horses in the sky, horses trampling in the sky. Who's clattering? Thought echoes in the mind like a mantra caused by pain and panic. Ate into the gold ring like crimson rust as its owner drew its last breath. So under a bridge or in underneath a thing, so that the trams and things could go over the top of it, or not trams, horse and carriage. In the last row, Sadowski Plasty died after leaving his favourite bar. His horses in the sky may relate to the last thing he heard before his death. Horse-drawn coaches and carriages going across the bridge towers over the district. So the fisherman's torture chamber must be located under its massive arches. One of the barracks around here. Yeah, that's where we're going. I'm going to do it without... I don't want to... click. I mean, I'm just going to do it anyway. Because I can't risk missing a red thing. Like this. But also, I mean, I'm going to get a thing like that to find it.
So this is where you've been hiding.
Cigarette butts in a can. Cigarette butts thrown in a can. In front of one of the warehouses. Cigarette butts were filled with hateful thoughts, sailed with each drag. He just has to finish up with Pachowski now that he's on the table. Let's mount the riverbank. Go back to his place. I thought... Alright. The murderess. See, they're using female pronouns here, and when before it was maybe the male thing is to confuse it. And it's called the fisherman, and you might not know it is Clara at this point, I suppose. I mean, that doesn't seem likely. You'd have to know it's Clara to come over here. Yeah. The murderess was a trauma from her past. Pain and anger impelled her to take revenge on men, the hurt caused by her brother, who reeked of fish. It stripped her of moral inhibitions and a disappointment with Warsaw, and her life gave her a twisted excuse for killing. And then we can go in there. Alright, okay. But, you know, I just want to look around and see if there's anything else in this area. No, alright. No more fashion magazines, nothing like that. In we go. Hello. Ah, is he dead? No, he moved. Or that might have been physics.
What did you do to the boy?
The body might have
older
physics.
friend, I expected this to be only a matter of time. I warned you he would get hurt.
What did you do?
Why is he lying still?
Is he dead yet?
What did you do to him?
For now, he's only sleeping. The little angel. Like the others.
I don't want to go into a proud answer, but I'm going to have to try to overpower you this way.
Don't be a hero, or the lad's done for.
Okay, so we don't listen to her, withdraw. I don't want the kid to get hurt particularly, and I don't particularly want to take you down. This isn't the sort of thing that I want. But hey.
Alright, that's enough talking. Give up. And don't even think about that knife.
I'll have the last word here.
No! Well, there we go. Did you kill both of them?
Everything okay? You alright?
No.
Alright. Yeah.
I'm alright.
You're lucky the kid's in one piece. How could you be so irresponsible and act alone?
I don't know.
There was no time to think. I had to act fast.
I didn't get the floor,
And I
which is a
think you
horrible
followed
thing.
your pride, Mr. Great Thaumaturge.
I regret this. Yep, that's what we expected. Clara, apologise. Dragging you in. That's what happens.
I'm sorry for dragging you into this, lad.
Nah, forget about it. The risk comes with the job. But I guess you'll have to conduct your next investigation without me.
How did you end up on this table?
I found this dive, and as I was going to get you, Auntie Clara showed up. Then, I don't remember.
I understand.
Good.
Would you ever think she's the murderess?
No, this is where my intuition failed. I also didn't anticipate that she'd take her life like this.
Oh, I can't load. I was thinking, wonder if I can get the autosave from there. I'm glad it's not there.
What will happen to Cayetano now?
The
There we go, we know
perpetrator
his
is
name now.
deceased, so now I have to tie all the murders to her corpse. It'll take a while without a testimony. Seeing as you've bungled everything here, I'm tempted to hold your painter until he croaks.
Just tell me when you release him.
I'll call you.
I'm sorry I didn't notify you before.
Apologizing won't change the fact that the murderess is dead.
I'll be waiting for your call regarding Cayetano's case, Commissioner.
Sure.
Goodbye.
Take care, partner. We did good.
I wonder if I had withdrawn, would you
Let's
have
go.
died?
I'll show you the police station.
Yeah, you're very, very. Want to hold a police badge? We completed. Horses in the sky. And Clara was determined to kill Patrick, which I couldn't allow. The boy survived, but the girl took her own life as a result of my intervention. Bill will call me as soon as they release Kajan from jail. Okay, so I need to wait until that happens before I can get the floor? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to get a save here. That one was... Oh, okay, so that are... Alright. I'm going to load that save. And I'm going to see what happens. I am not going to go back on my decision, but I am curious to find out what happens if we go in here. I'm not going to do the proud thing. Yeah, okay, we do all that. We can skip all the dialogue there. What have you done to him, just in case it makes a difference? There we go. Try to overpower her, as that's the only thing we've got going on there. I can't go, well, I don't care.
Don't be a hero.
Look, I want the floor
or
that's
the lad's done for.
in the guy. I don't care about you. Okay, so if I withdraw...
Let's not be rash. Let's talk.
Indeed. Everything would have worked out if it wasn't for this pesky kid.
Oh, damn you pesky kids.
Why are you even doing this?
Why wouldn't I be doing this? Why wouldn't I slaughter those stinking sods? My only regret is that I didn't start sooner.
Oh, look at all these things. Bring up the fondness for Fitek, bring up the fish well, mention it just like a Warsaw. Reminder of a brother, I think.
Your brother. What is it that he's done to you?
Brother? Daft prick is more like it. He raised me after our parents died. Raised me with a heavy hand. I hated him, but I also only had him.
Does he remind you of your brother?
What about him? How is he similar?
He's not. He's the only one who isn't.
Then don't.
It's not even about my brother this time. It's about this cursed city.
Okay, you dislike
You're not
Warsaw.
from here. Warsaw wasn't kind to you, was it?
Kind? Warsaw devoured me. It chewed me up and shut me out. I came here with the hope of leaving everything behind me. I was a good girl. I wanted to find a job and start a new life. I didn't have any prospects. Whoring turned out to be the only option. It wasn't until I finally got the courage to kill my first river-stinking customer that I felt that there must be some sense in all this. No, not sense. There is no sense. Pleasure.
I don't like Warsaw either.
You know, I hate Warsaw myself. Sometimes I would like to sink this city, but making peace with it is simpler.
I don't think that matters.
That's it. I'm done talking.
Wait.
Fish.
You can't stand the smell of fish. Why?
Because the past stinks of fish. He only needed to swing his arm to make me nauseous. The stench of fish lingered long on my skin. Now I am relieving the world of it.
Okay, cool. And what about, yeah. If I do this...
You won't hurt him the same way you were hurt because you don't hate him. I have seen and felt how carefree you become in his presence. As if he gave you back moments of childhood that you never had.
I'm sorry, Piotruś.
Now, we'll leave together.
No, magician. Piotruś has all the time in the universe. I don't.
Stop!
Oh, okay. So you can just...
What the fuck is this place? She's the murderer? Clara? Is she...
Unfortunately.
Fucking hell. I knew I would regret it. Don't tell me the kid is dead too. Well?
He's alive.
Then wake him up and let's get out of here. It really stinks of fish.
Well, there we go.
Everything okay?
I wonder if it is possible to get it
And
out
I
there.
think you follow.
Yeah, alright, okay, thanks very much. That is an interesting, well, I don't know if I would have liked it better if, you know, you could actually withdraw and go away and go and get what's-his-face and then come back again, and then by the time you do, the kid's dead but she survives, so that you have, you know, more concrete evidence to tie her to it. I don't know whether that would have been a satisfying difference or not. But hey, either way, I'm glad we wrapped up this murder today before we ended the stream. Because, yep, this is where we're going to end the stream for today. Hey, I'm so glad that you have been here to watch me do this. Whether you were here live and in person or later on the VOD, the fact that you spent any amount of time here with me means that I appreciate you. You are amazing. Never let, as I say, never let anyone, at all anyone, tell you any different. Not even yourself. You're amazing. We will be back tomorrow, and tomorrow will be Tales of Monkey Island. We're still on episode 4. Hopefully we'll finish that off. I don't know. I don't think we will get to the end of episode 5. I don't even know if we'll get to the start of episode 5, or be starting episode 5 on Sunday. We'll find out. Won't that be fun to find out? And then next week, Monday, we're going to be doing the DLC Iki Island for Ghost of Tsushima. Tuesday, we'll be back with Tales of Tsushima. No, Tales of Monkey Island. Wednesday, we'll be back with Ghost of Tsushima. Thursday, we'll be here for more Thaumaturge. And I think there will be a Friday stream and then nothing Saturday or Sunday. I think that's how it's shaking out this week. Don't know for certain. I hope you will be around to find out. But either way, as I said earlier, I appreciate you. But until the next time, this person here with a nose, am Richard, and this whole thing that is around us like this is LMTDTMFFR, or say it with me now, Limited time offer. No vowels. And you have fun and stay weird.